We're Americans. No, hold on. Ooh, 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 what about that? Ooh, my darling. Oh, my darling, my darling. Prepare it now. Don't wait. Baby, oh, darling. Baby, oh, darling. The one that won this life. I don't give a fuck who is. Ooh, 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 Bella, my brother, Bella, Bella. So now we're passing our sin over the sky. There's the time you're wasting over that. It's still over that night. The one that would celebrate his life. I don't give a fuck with. Let's do the show. We're gonna make it take. My darling. My darling. Ooh. Ooh. I want you to say, ooh. Ooh. To my loyal fans. The Conversation Association. I want you to say, ooh. Ooh. It's still Christmas. Oh, yeah, right. It's still Christmas. My daughter was saying, we live in a civilized country. She said your tree can be up all fucking year. We celebrate Christmas in January. Ooh, 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 ooh. I said, no. The most sexiest is life. The hottest is life. The most trending. My darling. No competition. What you cannot compare, you cannot compete. We are Americans. The one that would have ruled the fucking world. Da 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 da. Come on, Lupa. Da da da. I can face my back. I can face my top. Ooh. 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 Victoria secret now. For you to turn the top. Victoria. The skirt, Victoria. The partner. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The remakes. We not get time for broken English generation. Broco. Ah. I feel like getting them tonight. I feel like best behavior with this song tonight. My darling, remix. Woo, woo, woo. I don't give a fuck who is life. We are Americans. We rule the fucking war. Nobody rule the war for us. I see Keke Lele trying to rule our world. We are superpower. We make decisions. We tell Sweden to stop. Sweden can stop. When we tell Japan stop, Japan stop. When we tell Italy stop, they will stop. We rule the fucking world. Meaning, nobody can rule this planet for us. We are next to heavy. Take it to the fucking bay. Keep the goddamn receipt for later. Over here, we not keep receipt. We keep receipts in a special file for itemizing. We're fighting our taxes. We're not in the darkness. Pigs live in the darkness. Over here, we are not pigs. So you're about to leave my fucking platform. You broke generation. Go sit on the darkness. Go find depression pills. Only depressed people can dance. And depressed people can be in their 50s. They're in their 80s. I'm in my 50s. I'm not in my 80s. The day I take 85 years, I will still be dancing. Because I live in the greatest country on the planet. I see my primary doctor. I see my diabetic doctor. Come on. I see my diabetic educator. I exercise. I eat healthy food. Come tell me. Even the wine I drink tonight is organic. Wait. Die. Is here? Take your time. Wait. You're just slacking. Don't lose it, nothing. Listen now. Just tie here. Is here? You see what I'm doing? Yeah. Tie. Don't remove the high quality. Just tie. Just fasten it. So you can get slack. I have too many topics to discuss. I can't be discussing topics and then man tap. For the studio lights, okay? Bring the studio light for a little bit. Bring the studio light inside you did last night, right there. Just say info. Don't touch nothing, just say info. A little bit. I want more light. No, to me. The light should be turned to me. Tell it here. Bring it in for me. All the way. No, look at me. Don't pay attention. Bring it all the way. No, leave it. Leave for the light. Fufu. Lift it up. Look at me. Oh, it is? Yeah. No, keep you sitting on nothing. That means the blue bar, the boom bar sitting on it. Maybe that's why I can't come close. So lift for the boom bars. We are Americans. We don't do stalking things. We're not stagnant. Okay. Plug it back, please. Plug it back, please. You plug it. Turn it back on. Dress it in front. Dress it to me. Leave it. No. Fuma. Lift the light up and bring it in front. Follow instructions. Yes. Turn it around to me. It's not turned to me. What are you doing? Dress it to the chair. Let's see if it. Okay, because I don't want to be in the darkness. I spent too much money to be on live. The outfit I'm rocking tonight is straight from Victoria's Secret. The outfit came out in 2024. I like to keep my things. I rocked this outfit for my birthday photo shoot in 2024. Tonight I'm rocking it again because it's mine. We're sorting for you. When you borrow it, you can wear it 10 times because it's for you. That's all. Now, for those of you who ask for why she dressing like that, you got to dress to impress. It's presentation. As one of the oldest in show business, I got to present well. I got to be clean. They see what I was looking last night. I can't look the same way tonight. Last night I was rocking a gold round earrings. Tonight I have to change my earrings to wear the silver ones because the outfit I'm wearing will complement my earrings. The ring I'm wearing complements my earrings. That's how we do in the real world. Because I'm all dressed up with the rope already tied, my neck is already turtleneck. I can't go wear long hanging jewelry. My lip, I gotta keep my lip. I gotta tune the color down on my lip so I can't look too much. I did my own makeup. I think I tried. I got my brushes from Target. These days I'm learning how to make myself up. What do you think? I'm trying. Give me the pros. So now I'm drinking the dry organic wine because it will help me to live longer. TMC. After the show, I can go to bed without any stress. America is too stressful. Let's keep it real. If you don't have enough bed to fuck you at night, it will take you a little time to sleep. But when you drink your little wine, it helps you to, calm down. Use your finger a little bit. I don't do toys. When things get rough, I use my fingers and go to bed. That's all. I don't have a man. I don't have no man. I'm not married. I'm not engaged. I'd rather be single. They fuck a man who cannot keep a roof over his head. I'm hearing a status. Status is homeless. Status went to Liberia to get engaged. After the whole peace show, when he came back, he could not afford his rent. And that's why there are certain men who can fuck with in America. When you see a man going to Liberia to get married, something not rest somewhere. Plenty of pussy in here. Status is broke. He's irresponsible. He's a woman beater. He get paid child support. That's why people like him, Leah, he follow Leah. Status get for our abo. Status is the shit we want. Leah want status because Leah want the thing where I get. The thing where you get passport. We are American citizens. We get doctor. We get good food to eat. The most important thing in life is health. Health is wealth. You can pay all the horses in Liberia. If you don't have a primary doctor, if you don't live in a country where if you need health care right away you can get it, it's a waste of time. I don't call that wealth. I call that nonsense. And that's why today, when I went to my doctor's appointment, I show off a little bit. It's called show off in a good way. To educate those broken generation, don't know data, no electricity, pipipa, pupupa, don't buy hero, lapa pito, still musty and generation. Who go to the clinic, we get a special room. I can't be looking at say mommy looking at me, and the doctor telling me my health report is private unless I ask for it to be shared. That's my right to my privacy. That's why when you go to the clinic in America, the hospital in America, you are in your own separate cube. The nurse will come in the room, take your weight, your blood pressure, your height, like what it did today. Leave you in the room. The doctor will come after do the job. The doctor will prescribe medication if needed. If the doctor need blood draw, like me today, the doctor will send you downstairs to the lab. You will do your blood draw, and you will leave. When you leave, the doctor will not call Mary to tell Mary, since mommy was here today, oh, she got HIV. The nurse cannot call Jerome. The nurse cannot, oh man, you're not paying for your man. You can speak for your ass, stay in Liberia. You're dirty ass. You don't know I'm the best Liberia I've ever known. I speak standard English. I went to Catholic school. Okay, you're not paying for yet. Go sit down. It's called confidentiality. We live in the greatest country on the planet. I live with diabetes. I'm a diabetic. I'm not ashamed to share my story because I didn't purchase it. Millions of Liberians, Black Americans, Asians, white, they live with diabetes. But diabetes can be treated. It can be managed. Make you ask for it. We don't want to live in poverty. The excuse, we were made for dust. Dust will return. Who do you say, you know, so we're going to return to dust? But you can't say, America. You see, you know, say we're going to return to dust. And God still educated the Ghanaians, the Nigerians to go back home. The Gambians, the Kenyans, that name countries, to go back home and educate the people and upgrade. And a big excuse. To dust we were born, to dust we will return. We're not here for that bullshit quoting. We're not quoting no poverty quote yet. We're not speaking poverty. We are in 2026. We come against poverty. Poverty is witchcraft. Poverty is stagnation. Poverty will make your arms stink. It will make your mouth stink. Poverty will make you look older than your years. Can you imagine? Look at me for my age. I stood in the mirror and said, yes, Charlotte. You are aging with grace. You age for grace. Age for grace because you are not living in poverty. Just stop the bullshit. Yesterday, somebody sent me this a picture, Spoon TV posted with Liberians trying to get meter to go to Monrovia. That means you guys are listening to the internet. You guys are listening to Charlotte Roberts and the stupid things she say. Why would Liberians don't have meter? They don't talk bullshit. Talk bullshit, of course you ask. But I'm talking about serious thing I hear my heart, don't talk bullshit. Poverty has affected all of us. Because your ass is poor, you have to pay on us. Because of your today, so when like America, they can't be afford like Umbra. Because they have to save money every month. Hospital, flying a man to Ghana. Why your man can be regular bread, take the sea treatment. Why? Because your government is corrupt. So we're talking sense. Don't talk bullshit. I will point the home around. So many years of civil war. After the civil war, God gave us a second chance. All your day was just corrupt the country. Corruption have eaten up the nation. The people, the children are dying. Son of my God. Let's speak wisdom. This is 2026. Liberia should have had meter. The reason why meter can't go to Liberia because no stable electricity. No stable internet. You're depending on $1 data. Feel a refill, lose that. No security, no good banking system. No good banking system. Before meter pay you, you gotta have a bank account attached to your star button. Meter will ask you what's your bank account number. What's your phone name, your government name? Before meter start paying you, so you get your ass together. You know you won't be like us. You won't be everything like America. And because you can't, your government fail you will bleed on the people that did not cut you. I will be causing your asses until 2029. How is that? The people you're supposed to bleed on, you guys are not bleeding on them. And that's why I will continue to cause your country asses until you get to the game. That the people you're supposed to be writing, the people you're supposed to be causing, the people you're supposed to be restricting, you're restricting it. That means you'll bring your energy to. I will wash your man and look at. And you know me? I was privileged to come to America. Today, because I'm now a criminal, I became an American citizen. By fire, by force. My 3 children were born here. Sissy Betty, my children, they were born here. My children were born here. Like your children. But because you are useless, that's why your children can stay with you. At least I born 3 crazy children. They live you under my roof. I heard your bullshit today. Your children are crazy, but they're not living with you. They're on the street. You sucker bitch. You need to go take your pills. No man want you ask. So they wouldn't be using you to get a little small change. You're a son of my God. I heard you mention my Google children. What Isaiah? What Asata? What Usman? Why did I leave you at home? Why your ass stay on Facebook yelling about mad dog? You are mad because you threw your children away. Now won't be. For nothing, now won't be. I'm richer than you. We are richer than you. You know why? We get our children. And you get shit. Like Kevin Bono say, I repeat. You struggling to pay that mortgage. Sissy Betty, let me open the show your pussy. You are struggling to pay that mortgage. My boss. I come in Philadelphia. So do you want credit? So credit you own. We tell you 5 years down the line. So borrow. Do you all quarrel? How can you live in a 7-bedroom home And your children can't even take picture of you under the tree. You stay rotating a tap like a mad, frustrated, confused dog. President of the confused generation. Son about God. You will make sure about good children. And your mates. And your mates. While sit, you can sit. You smelly cat. The audacity. You can't even raise your own children in America. You are disgrace. With all the immunities who got here, doctors, who got good cleaners, hospital, bus ride, everything is our advantage. And you still can raise your children. Tell me, what are you doing with your time? Huh? Come and tell me, what are you doing with your precious time in America? You useless human being. You can impress here. You can impress me. You can impress here with 7 bedroom. You can impress Justina Taylor. You can impress whole country people. You can impress that BA Prophet Key who say when women painting and women teacher in Liberia. You can impress me. No, you can't. I pay my rent. I pay my fucking bills through my talents. I'm raising my children all my life. My greatest accomplishment in America, I raised my children. Fuma is 22. Ovie is 24. Living in a group home. My baby is 17. This is a year to graduate. 3.16 GPA. The GPA score was saw a scream. 3.16 GPA. What the fuck? We are going somewhere. Where are you? Can't tell where you are. Why your children can be in your ear in the neck? Sissy Betty, I call you by your phone name. You spend 24 hours on Facebook. You spend 24 hours on Facebook Live. What time do you have to take your keys? What time do you have to take your children to the eye appointment to see the optician? What time do you have to take Asatu to see your doctor? What time do you have for your own self? I'm talking my shit. It's because you are idle. You are useless. You see when you come to pass 7 bedroom house, they will come to say, oh, hell, Liberia, hell, oh, hell, my CC, my hell. The people that will hear you, that don't progo generation in Liberia, we have seen it all. We were married, we bought home, we divorced, we remarried, we took my jacuzzi top, we cook in stainless steel kitchen, nothing came for my eye. I top bath in jacuzzi top. That time you were staying in 1 bedroom in people's couch. Where I was taking bath in jacuzzi top. Where I was cooking on stainless steel stove. You were still crouching in section 8. Call me property. So it's time for you to enjoy now. And you know everything gets out. There's no mate here. There's no comparison here. Go raise your children. When your children get fewer in the night, where are you? When the children need you to go to the basketball game, where are you? You on Facebook screaming. You can't be care of sex again now. With Sonic. Another mental illness has started. You are mentally ill. The only people you're supposed to be focused on is that are your children and yourself. Because you got to love yourself before you can love your children. And you don't love yourself. Son of my God. You will make sure my good and your mate. You pass to be my fucking horse care. What you fuck you think? I will go to your closing, you pay me? Yes, you paid me. Who Oprah Winfrey enter your house, you will not pay her? Time is money. You begged Running Man for me to go to your closing. I went to Maryland for a different reason. And you begged Running Man, and I went. What do you think? You will not pay my ass? You will pay my ass. To buy, carry your stink cell on outside. You live in America, like living in West Point. And the reason why you turn your shit, we pick you up. That's because you live in here. The people that we live in here, we wanted to put a mafia in America penny. The people that will not live in our country, we want to put in a mouth in our penny. People who begging for visa, begging for cash app, begging for people information to pin the star in the cash app button. Don't put your stink mouth in America penny. You are not on our level. Sissy Betty get right what she want right. She living here. You understand the call? I hope I answer the question. She live here now. We can cross each other all day. But you can't be living behind iron bars in your own country. Darkness association in your own country. And you can't put your stink mouth in our penny. When you say big, it's so that we can keep a apartment. Tatos can't even keep a correct apartment. He report reached my desk. It was recorded. I got it on recording. He couldn't even keep the apartment. He kicked the ass out. How can you come for a wedding ceremony and you get a place to stay? Tatos! Bring your fat not pay yet. Yes, who the Americans will talk American talk. If you don't have a primary actor, don't put your boy in our talk. We'll talk American talk. We're not talking local. If you are local, say begging for cash app number to be paid on your page. We are not on level. All of you in Africa, you get a bullshit straight. All of ya are in Liberia, whatever country. If you stay begging people for a cash app body, we're not on level. You're going to lay that somewhere. You're going to watch this shit. Stop the part. Hey. We earn it. Ah, Jesus. Tatos is not responsible. Tatos is not responsible. He's not who you think he is. He get paid child support. That makes him one of the world's most irresponsible men. He working, but he won't pay child support. He working, oh, but you don't want to take responsibility. Besides, Tatos cannot keep a one bedroom. That wouldn't hear alone. He says sending your own voice. He get no other child. He paying child support for no other child. That Jesus, but you can't pay rent. They kick your ass out. That's breaking. Somebody wrote it on the platform the other day. Today, somebody called me and said Tatos lost the apartment. Right now, Tatos is in somebody's basement. Basement, oh, Tatos, oh. We're talking about American toy. If you're not American, don't put him on them. Tatos like basement chief. No wonder why I call Peter that. I knew something was not right. Oh, Joe. Please don't allow me to waste my time on the internet. I keep on the internet to get paid. Last night, whatever I was giving, I went to the bank and did my cashier's check. I gave half of my rent to the rental office. And I promised her before the first or the first, I will bring the balance of the rent if she agreed. Because I want on the first, if you do it for 1 year to carry. So last night, whatever my son gave me, whatever I made, I said it towards my rent. Because if you don't pay your rent, you are irresponsible. If you can't pay rent, as a man, as a head of household, something is lacking. Your priority is not straight. And that's why I keep to tell titles. Even me, who a single woman, I hear your word packing like bro. I know what she packing over that she not live here before. You wouldn't keep to face it because you know how people you have to carry your hope back. They say you are all in a slum in Liberia. The whole neighborhood. But I'm a lot of woman. We can be Western with you here. Hotel you made to find 1 bedroom for you. When you start paying your child support, when you can find 1 bedroom, then we can talk. Me one a single woman. I can no husband. I'm raising 3 children. Ovia is my body responsibility. I can afford 1,900 and change for 3 bedroom town. That me alone. I can afford 1,900 and change 3 bedroom town in the city of Maple Grove, in a suburb. I get my own hospital, my own Walmart, my own Target, anything I want in my city, my own restaurant, my own movie theater. Quiet. Suburb. When I say suburb means quiet. The buses don't pass here after 6 o'clock. Corporate live here. I can afford my 3 bedroom town. Catch it? Tatos alone. Tatos in get no children. We don't have 1 level. You come trap. Child support receipt. After 13 years, Tatos I pay only 14,000. 14,000 I'm money to come here for. Me Tatos go to pay a quote produce me. You know how much your papa pay me for child support? You know how much she pay me child support in America? You know how much Nigeria may pay me child support? That one child pay me tato yelling at what year? Sending receipt. Since November, you only can get 150. So it all making sense. The person that coming to today now is making sense. Or maybe we can afford a rent. You'll be able to pay child support on the daily. Where you have to go back your car in the garage, man. I pay my show. I buy Tatos lane. How you not buy Tatos lane? You want Tatos to get you the passport while holding. And the passport what we get. You say you want. Oh, sit down. You let small little get. You my leg get. I plenty ring and I plenty necklace somewhere. I can't for fuck what she said. I control more when I say sorry. I can live for whole life on the link. I told her once she posted over here, I drag it on the whole year. She will repost over your picture and write a letter of apology. If she don't repost my son picture and write a letter of apology, I will drag that pussy. Hey, you know me, eh? For that irresponsible not happening. Learn for passport. No care for passport. Anyways, let's jump into tonight's topic. Please don't forget to support the show. We're going to pay our rent. We're going to pay the light bill. Today I went to Comcast and I paid some bill towards the internet because the host is supported by internet. Even though I got my T-Mobile internet, but the host has to have internet so that when you own a phone, it can be shaky there. Prophet keep brief. It can be shaking the tato stomach. That's why I got internet. We get T-Mobile and we get Comcast. That's what makes us Americans. We are content creators. Have cards for passports. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Americans. Here in America and around the world. To all the Americans living in Liberia, I say good morning. Good morning, Monrovia. So now we're going to say about Crystal Musa. We're going to say about Rao Bakura. We are going to gossip about Crystal Musa. We are going to gossip about Robert. We got too many people to gossip about on there. We're not wasting time. We call it gossip night. This is a gossip show. Just in case you keep here, you listen to bullshit. It means that if you can't understand, it means that you're in the wrong place. You bring Robert Bankura here. We'll get to Crystal Musa. You bring Robert Bankura here. Small watching. You tell Robert I'm like, start that. Somebody tag Robert. It was just an introduction. I hope Karishma went for the surgery. Let me drink some H2O. You bring Crystal Musa. You bring Chester. I don't know what the fuck you be. A line of woman to kill you iPhone 17. Knowing that you holding a phone that the person paying for. And when you pay, you holding somebody phone, the person can already to turn the phone off, Chester. They kind of irresponsibility. I see it before. You know you want to get, don't take nothing from her. If you want somebody, don't take nothing from them. Tell them, say, I want your thing. I want you to hold me ransom. How you take somebody's phone, accept phone for somebody, then you reach to the bureau Chester. You talking in front of your girlfriend, trying to call you pa, then the phone get wet. Does that make you a man? How can you be holding a phone in your hand? You try to call somebody in America, daddy, yeah? How's everything over there? Oh, I was just calling to check on your boob. The voice lost. You're trying to beat men. I tell you, man. There are some things I don't know, waste my breath talking too much on it. So where is he? By the way, Seji Suku, before I forget, Seji Suku mother will be buried in March. Are they waiting for somebody to come from Africa before they bury her mom? Are they waiting for Mr. Suku to come from Liberia? Or are they still collecting money for the burial? Because sometimes, if you don't put life insurance on your family until they get sick, it's hard to get life insurance. If you don't put life insurance on your family until they get sick, it's hard. So it could be for two factors, two reasons. It's either the family cannot afford to bury the old lady right now because of cash issue. All the children won't collect their own. Seji sister they won't collect. Seji brothers say won't collect. Wale and the other one. Bernice, Cynthia, everybody won't collect their own. Step by step won't collect. The longer you keep the body, the more money you collect. Take a little business. Like Cynthia has Ghana. In Ghana, they can keep the body for 3 years. The longer the body stay in the freezer, the more money the family collecting. Take body that business, even in America. Every sibling got a friends. Say you friend they put in that one together. I take that by the time I get open. What else I get? Buy your table, yeah. Oh, you not pay a part of table fee? Oh, but I said the last you want for cow. So when I say you the open see what I market. Everybody collecting for the old man table news. The people who say who never talk of for pedicure or manicure, who never talk for lunch or dinner in the past 10 years, they try to collect a part of the table fee. I think if you ask me tonight, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to make it fun. That's what I mean. Everybody collecting on the table. I dare them to show me life insurance receipt, burial receipt. But it'll be burial in March when the weather is fair. And I think it's a public funeral because Seji's mother was a prophetess. So the people for the prayer bed, they all will be there for the funeral of my children. We have to watch. We will not judge. The parents were all the way in March. Take by the money not rich. You know when your parents die, they tax everybody. One person buy the car stay, one person buy the family blanket, one person buy the dress. Now check for one thing they been. They tracking it all the way to March. Everybody won't collect. Yeah. She was a prophetess. She used to see people vision. Oh, the alcoholic is ready to control things. That's a long time, my child. At least before they finish paying, the woman said she will have a money for surgery. You don't say she knew surgery money now. I know how many times one person will do surgery in less than 2 years. Anyways, let's get to the part of this. They crack you up and into surgery, crack you loving to Luna. Crack you now move on. Accept the fact. You can never be skinny like me. You can never be skinny like me. And you know I can maintain the body now. Anyways. Rabo Bankura. Rabo ke lao. Rabo Bankura ke lao. Saka. Oh yeah, my skin got to clone and go, you know. My pile money I'm making, I put it on my body. I won't be buying berry horses in Liberia and not to stay in America. You know, everybody got their priorities. I refuse to be berry horses in Liberia and not let don't buy hero in America. That one Allah. I crew woman. And I'm a dingo. That my dingo is so people get to that. They'll be dead. They get 12 horses. What the fuck? I will have 12 horses. And I don't let Topa. I crew woman. I want money can come. I want ballet. You know, today I was traveling. I was listening to some people talking. I say, yeah. So people tell you. Some people now. Oh. Some people, ematico people, they really did it. Their fingernails all up, big cross tape behind their feet, they kanda. Feet that makes skin. Cheeky. And they still saving money for horses. Me. All my money will go on me. I'm dead serious tonight. All my money, I will waste it on myself. Take one, I buy wig. If I buy wig like before, I will use my money on my wig. I must look good. To my 3 living cherry. I will pour my money on me. Yes. God won't call me useless. Call me careless. Call me unserious. Call me anything you want call me. My money, it will come on my body. Hey! Adio. I crew woman. We lay our say. And I pay no horse in Liberia. And loan a cacabella in America. I will not be dirty. That dirtiness. I refuse to be dirty. I will use my money on myself. Eh? I will pay my bills. I will take care of my children. I will take care of shallow rappers. And I pay no horse while living. Hello? The only thing I ask God for is to leave something for my children here in America. My children were born here. They know nothing about Liberia. The only thing I ask God for is He will grant me. I want nobody owe us. I want to sit down on nobody ratty camo. I want to be the first to sit down on my own camo. Build from scratch. That one I true. And I pay no us. My children are living in. Then I leave myself. But go. So no. Then my teeth are in my mouth. It won't really worry me. It's a concern to me right now. I got to do my implants. I got to clean my teeth and make my teeth white. The Donald teeth. That money made Donald teeth white. And I let cola water. I refuse. Baga. And I buy no land in Guinea. I buy no land in Ghana. And I buy no land in Mali. I will take care of myself. I will rock my cuckoo fair away. Buy my expensive earring for Nordstrom. When you buy expensive things, it lasts long. The earring be here now for 2 years. I've been wearing the ring for almost 5 years. I've been having my ring. 5 years. I will take care of my damn self in America. I will drink organic wine. I will go to TDJ's church and buy my cup that says beautiful in His time. I will take care of my fucking self. That's the announcement I came to make tonight before I forget my thoughts. As long as I live, and I buy no rack, and I buy no cement, and I buy no sand. Takato for Wuda. My children were born here, will die right here. one fucking life to live. Charlotte was born in Liberia. She was made in Liberia. But she will always love America till the end. Charlotte was born in Liberia. Charlotte was made in Liberia. Charlotte was made in Liberia. But you will love Charlotte till the end of time. Charlotte was made in Liberia. She will die for America till the end of time. You better leave it all day. Charlotte was made in Liberia, but she will love America forever. Amen. I was made in Liberia, the song say. The lyrics. But I love America till the end of time. Amen. Forever. You ever see people in America just leave and say, do you see the old lady and that's it? 75-year-old my nails set it. Her toes all done. Her eyebrows all trimmed up. Her crowns all curly. I play you, man. Her diamonds, everything says city. You're lucky. In fact, they do what you pay if I see I buy myself a diamond ring. And nobody engage you. Engage yourself. That's what I mean. I want diamond ring. Where did they do it? If I can afford that diamond ring for myself, I'm gonna buy that diamond ring. I will engage my fucking self. I will marry to my fucking self. If that's what it means. If that's what it means. I've been fighting that. How you be letting you lazy? That's appalling. I'm engaging myself this time. And I can be loud, nobody need. Oh, you know, see your pastor engage me. No, see your pastor say he said putting things in order. I'm gonna wait for him. I shouldn't be in a hurry. I said the internet all know lesson. The internet smart. The internet all know lesson. Come on, Shitty. I'm doing that. I'm doing just that. Your pastor will be patient. I engage myself. That news, oh, I can't break the news. Hey, yeah. Tomorrow. We're taking it easy. We're taking it easy today. We're taking a financial break. We're taking a commercial break. I will marry my fucking self before I marry Tatos. What's that I'm married? What's that I'm married? Before I marry Fanny Washington, I'll marry myself. We're taking a break. We're taking a cash up and sale break. With the firmness freedom, when shadows descend, every beat of my heart, every day that I live, and the records I live, it's a promise I made. Why won't bluff to net? It's up here. Volunteer. To explain. But the place I fire, but leave me alive. The might taste my soul. That's what I believe in. When the sun rises up, when shadows descend, every beat of my heart, every day that I live, I will stand on the rock, I will bend it, I pray. It's what I'm going to get. I should prepare for Valentine's. I would rip that thing. I would stand on a weep. I will lay down my life. If that's what it means. Every second I live, it's a promise I made. It's raining over. The sound of the high, and the round of the up, and the round of last one. My body and my soul, I'll live all around. Every second I live, it's a promise I made. I have to prepare for Valentine's, Ellie. Come on, Fatu. For We're taking a break. We're taking a break. We're singing to you. I love this song. It's been over 20-something broken years. I'm still in love with this song. These were the songs I sang when I was in deep love. Every time I in deep love, I remember this song. Celine Dion, if that's what it takes. If you don't have a man named Valentine's, just listen to Celine Dion. Listen to Mariah Carey. The lyrics. Good evening, Americans. Good evening to all my green card holders. Good evening to visitors and well-wishers. Don't forget, I don't do free entertainment because my entertainment is different. I don't entertain the same way people do. I do mine differently, and that's what makes me different. And that's what the world seems not to understand. Oh gosh. The one making you feel good. The one is making me to feel free. But I'm drinking organic. Not too much sugar. Whew. I'm not drinking cane juice. I'm drinking dry wine from Italy. You know, ever since I came back from Italy, I switched to dry wine because it's healthy. See, I was singing the remix, you know now. Rawa Bangura. Just make sure they get the secured. Because you know when Rawa come in the church, it will not be easy to name. I wear your sinner will not scared to nest, so auntie I want to fight. My tap already giving me hard time. Rava Bankura, it says man, it says old man, old young girl, old man, grandpa, grandma. Yeah, I know you are not like what I'm about to say. But Rava had made me to understand that people that lie compulsively, they are not well. Today, Rava sat with straight face. He was making plan with Makula. Makula, I think she resides in Delaware. She sells hair. And she made a statement on Rava's life, saying that Rava cannot afford a $1,900 wig. A $1,900 wig is very expensive. You got to pay in 5 installments. That's my rent, Makula. Let's keep it real. That's my rent. And that's a lot of us rent and mortgage. That's a lot of freaking money. Anyways, Rava felt offended by her voice because according to what I gather, I still to be corrected. She was the one that gave Robert, I tell you, the wig for his birthday. The 40-inch wig that Robert said. She gets you her hair from the dead body in India, I think. On the living body. Robert said, Makula gave him wig. But the wig that Makula gave him, I tell you, he did promotion for it. It was not free. Like how I'm wearing Kuma Flomo wig tonight. The wig was given to me by Kuma. I didn't pay for it. It's free in a way, but it's not free. Because I sell her. Promoters are people that sell people. And everybody want to use big platforms, like the Shara platform, if you get sense, to sell. My page is to sell. Like what her name, Mongo J asked me to promote, and I posted Mongo J pictures of her Clinovate, her other cream from out of the country that she's selling. We sell people. So Robert said, what Makula wrote, it was disrespectful. I was sitting in the couch this afternoon, getting ready to take my afternoon nap, when the both of them started fighting on social media, on Robert's page. Robert was offended. He felt offended. He talked to that. He said Makula was disrespecting him for making such comments on his video. I think she wrote that or something. I stand to be corrected. Now, Makula joined the show to clear her side, and Robert could not give her a chance to talk. And I found that a little disturbing. When somebody joined the show, Robert, to express himself, gave them a chance. I know you are angry because you felt offended by Makula. She tried to apologize. You could not let her, so she dropped off, and then she called you, and I think you guys said you're going to settle it in the back. But this is not why I'm discussing the topic. I myself, a lot of times, people offend me on my platform, and I give it to them right back. But what took my ears It was the things that you were saying on that life. I don't know if you're creating content or that was for real. I pray you are creating content. You say you brought your mom to America. You came here in 2001 race to 3 race. And you brought your mom died from cancer. You buried your mom. You went further to say that the man you went to in California, he bought you a $6,000 dress or $3,000 shoes. The man you went to in Beverly Hills in LA, he had a 33-bedroom mansion. Come on now, Robert. Don't do this. You get your sugar daddy, the papi in Chicago. We should ask Hawazino. Hawazino knows when you go to the casino and make a waste, they make it send you money. The papi in California can debit your account with money. You are fully loaded. You now a broke bitch. I mean, you went on. You know, because sometimes when you are talking, people listen Moses, Rachel, Abbott, and they underline the things you say. Nida, Jasimi. That was very disturbing. We have celebrated more than, you have celebrated over 30 something of broken years or 20 something years of Memorial Day. And that's what I wrote today. Come and show us where you bury your man, Rabbi. I dare you tonight. Take the cameras to the cemetery. We never saw you celebrating any Memorial Day. Not to my knowledge. I've never seen you at any cemetery taking flowers to any grave. Yeah, man. This kind of lies, it can disturb a whole nation. It can break kingdoms. It can bring World War V to a country. And you said that thing was straight face. And I'm sitting there looking at you. Robert, when did you go to Africa to bring your mom? The same thing you took arrangement, you travel to 20 countries. And we can see no visa. I pray you are committing content. You are creating a content. I pray you will. And you still want to believe that you went to a sugar daddy in LA. And then sugar daddy had rooms. And then sugar daddy will buy you expensive jewelry, expensive clothes and shoes. And we saw you walking all over LA. Every morning you woke up in Los Angeles. You are walking from that Airbnb. And you're going to sit under that oak tree. You are practically getting homeless. Frustrated. You were frustrated. Depressed. You are acting like the fool. Because Los Angeles was not for you. The time you are supposed to go to Los Angeles, if it passing, you should have gone to Los Angeles in 1982. The time you are braiding hair down in the 80s, that way you should have gone to Los Angeles. You can wait until you almost 60 years old before you pack Cosmo pot, D-shape, rubber D-shape, rubber cup, PP Cosmo. Say you're going to Los Angeles to go to what in there? You became a 2-leg GPS. We should remind you. Oh, don't do that in there, man. But that part that you said your man died from cancer and you bury your man. Show all that grave. I was stopping. Let anybody tell me, say, I get nothing for myself. Eh, man, I know you can say that thing to get to make yourself feel good. That you accomplish something. That way I really believe that you didn't buy no thing was in Philly. All that shit was on lie. It was sitting there believing you. It's like me now. Because no data generation telling me she see what I did for my saying America and I can't lie. I bought 3 horses. Then the time when I saw the horse. The only thing I've accomplished in America is raising my children. And I'm proud to say that. I'm not competing with no motherfucker. Because no motherfucker got any shit I want. They kind of lie, say it be too much. I mean, I could not take that thing today. I just turned the phone off and went to bed. I said, I want to hear creating content. Or you trying to impress a generation who don't give a fuck. But you lie too much. You lie too much, bro. I'm sorry. People like you naturally. You are loved naturally. I noticed your own social sister just left the life. And me and you know you can't afford no day 137 $1 a week. Don't wait to be wearing your hair like 137. Before you hold our hair when you here for your birthday, what my cool like you? All the work you pay wearing that shop. A real $50. Can I also low plastic hair like a car from New York? For the after is noon. For plastic wigs. That all you pay wearing on your head, go Carey Street, now the next step, Woodland Avenue way. Rockala correct way, Napo ye, Camilla. I can afford 1,900. No, just tell the kid, don't put me down. You cannot afford no 1,900. There is no casino. You went to spend any 2,000 one day. No clothes that you be wearing right. It costs no less than $200. Now for all your social man, your TJ, that you are hotel money to cop out $1,000 shoe. If you say Gucci buy $1,000 shoe, I say that Gucci now. That's social bill hotel money to buy $1,000 shoe. But what do you mean, man? Let's discuss the issues tonight. Don't get me in my feelings. I heard that bullshit. I was in my feelings. You can laugh too much. I'm not going to fake it with you. You can laugh too much. You bury no man. You say for no man to carry America. You don't go to California to meet no sugar daddy. In your own brain, you are looking at yourself, you're 16-year-old going to Cali. Your own brain telling you that you went to go meet your sugar daddy. But in reality, it did not happen. In your delusional mind, that way I knew that you need someone as psychological help. You need to go for therapy. If you keep believing that you want to meet a sugar daddy, you really need a therapy. You lie too fucking much. I'm telling you, there was no fucking sugar daddy. There was no goddamn fucking shit. Nobody bought you no $6,000 dress at your age. What's that man want to wear you? Encouragement? What encouragement? Nobody can buy encouragement $6,000 wedding dress. That you? That your wedding day? No sugar daddy was in no damn Marshall. I'm sick and tired of bullshit. Today I prepare to be your goddamn therapist. Therapists are people that tell you reality. Let's go back to reality. Start daydreaming. There was no fucking goddamn Marshall in no damn LA. You rented someone that 1 bedroom you could not afford. The bathtub was small like a goddamn chicken portrait. That's how you left Cali and ran back to where you belong. The hood. The people kept your things and you told them you'll be right back. You returned to California. You hauled your last parts, your cospo, your OO rags, and you went back to where you belong. And that's wrong here. I love Minnesota. And I dare you to go to that man's grave, Memorial Day, and don't go find nobody's grave. Talk out show on nobody's man's grave and say that you man. For the time of you on the Facebook, you never get out to no graveyard on Memorial Day. This Memorial Day, to not take us to Martin Luther King, West Corridor King, graveyard. You can't tell us that you man graveyard. You need to stop, Raul. You need to stop. You can laugh too much. Your lies can be headache today. You are lying so much that your social sister left alive and left you there. That forced for you to see you get everybody too. How your boyfriend can tell you all Satan? That party you want to do 360. That kind of party you get. Oh, what do you think you can reach anybody? That kind of party, that kind of hell up people behind you. You able to do 360? That big knot between your leg is able to turn around. You're not alone. As you getting fat, you're not increasing between your leg. You able to do 360? 1, 2, 3, 6, my perfect check inside me flogo. You wish your body was looking like when you're in free time. You will bring out your man grave. That receipt that every month your sugar daddy in Chicago can put money in your bank account. You will bring your green card or your passport. You get plenty of documentation to bring to the table. And your millionaire biological cheering. The people come and kitchen light off. Somebody please cut my kitchen lights off. You will bring your millionaire biological cheering in. Chakataya. In the time I know, the player knows something not right. Mentally. If you have sugar daddy, you can pay the people for birthday money. They shut a rubber. You want to give me money when I shut a rubber ask you? I tell you, sugar daddy is supposed to be responsible. That's why I can't on life. I don't lie to my audience. When my rent to you, I tell the people. When my car note to you, I tell the people. Because you can't be lying to the people, then you can't ask again. Okay, that sugar daddy want to dress you for your birthday. You beg the poor for your brief, your sass, your tongues, your bra. You beg the poor for the Lamborghini. You beg for dinner. You force the children to come together by fire, by force. They will tell that group picture too. That's the group picture I'm talking Arizona. I can just be laughing. The people will take that same group picture too, by fire, by force. You told the people to buy your body iPhone 17, by fire, by force. You say you're rich to up boy, your iPhone 17. Okay, oh, we don't agree. What did we say? That Rawa said so. But Rawa, you can lie. Rawa, you can lie, oh. Never top it. You a Crystal Musa and who won the gold medal? You a Crystal Musa. I know who won the gold medal. To take Crystal Musa, not drag Crystal Musa yes more. I told let DNA benefit na. This is 2026. You what Abraham said to DNA testing penny my boy. This is 2026. You get Abraham that want DNA yeba. And you are taking 18 years for a joke. Getting a mental illness. That mental illness. CC, Robert, Crystal Musa. You guys are not doing well mentally. Crystal want, okay? Crystal want to seek attention so bad. And say you want attention, will give you attention. You know, not trouble. I'm drinking my organic one. You'll pay for it. Crystal, stop it. You fuck AB ever since. AB be asking you for DNA. They bought you on their platform and you told you your SBF reminded you today. He was never into you. You forced yourself on him. They will get me. They will get me. I just kind to cut on the truth. I can be catch sugar call yo. They do therapy session. The boy told you it was never love. You forced yourself on him. He fucked you. You got pregnant. You told you were pregnant for him. He told you okay, but you could not live together because you had a girlfriend. He ID girlfriend, meaning a serious girlfriend. You left without anger, but you knew the boy had a woman. You had a child. You went through your own struggles as a mother, a young lady. All Abraham wanted was DNA. You said no. If you get Abraham DNA, you told me Abraham will claim your son, and you don't want that. I've never heard that before. You deprived the man his right to know if the left born are a child. He left your two to get to by yourself. He told you to carry, go marry your son. Your two men left you in England, Great Britain, Manchester. If your kid told you today, I was sitting in my car waiting for my dry rest, and your kid told you, it's time that you let the kids rest. Go and seek help, look, girl. It's winter in England, so you are saying you're getting depressed. It's okay. Winter comes with depression, mental illness struggle during winter time. We all get some kind of mental illness. We get stressed out, start screaming. Thank you, Baba. You start cashing the cash out, tapping the cash out. Then, if you know you're not ready to give the boy the DNA, the boy said he want no DNA for behind the horse. He want no Walgreens CVS kit. He want the DNA to be done by the clinic, the hospital, legit. He don't want you doing the DNA. Does that make sense? You have refused. So why can't you just let his kids die? Let the kids be buried after the kids were buried. Since you brought it to the internet, it has become our business that we are talk show hosts will discuss you, will say about you. Will analyze you, will tell you the truth. For me, charlatan, I will tell you the truth. Like I just told Robert. Stop making this an issue on it. Stop making too much noise on the internet with irrelevant topics. Let the boy be. And that's why every time you come for him, he's sickest. Careful on you. Every time you come for AB tell you careful to come after you. Because he's tired. And that's disrespectful. If you are not sure of who fucked you, then let it be. If you are not sure of who fucked you, then let it be. But you can't keep putting yourself out there for gossip. Because you make even people like me, I started paying attention to everything that your ex-friend was saying. As far as you were the first to do the first BBL, but you get patient, you sat on the BBL until your whole butt mash. I've never seen a BBL attend to pancake. So now I know why that your butt one side up and the whole side press in, compressing. I mean, you need to. But I want to say to them. They said the first time BBL was introduced, Crystal was the first to do BBL. But when Crystal was leaving, Crystal sat down on the butt. So her whole butt went in. As a result today, her butt, the upper came up, the down flat the low Nigerian woman. That was her opportunity sister say. No two of them only link. Test one of Nunu couldn't afford BBL. Don't many years so close the app where Leila on test. Alright, we all know say test ugly. No man could repay money for test BBL. They pay money said you not see it. When you say test and can reach me down, you know who win is afraid the ugliness. Test or say she knows she ugly. We agree. Test accept it. She have taken her title. But you all okay, but test, okay. Okay, pack a rich man, okay. Let me finish my trial. Fuck shit up. Test, Crystal did not let the portal heal. According to Tess, Cynthia Ajay, you spell it there. According to Tess, as soon as Crystal did a PBL, she sat down. They were afraid here when they did a PBL, they were patient. Do a rush, Jimmy. You're not patient like your man, when you do PBL, you gotta be patient, my child. You got to wait now and explain why Crystal bought looking at those Nigerian women don't get paid the market for long. You ever saw Nigerian woman, her butt equal Nigerian woman that bought all two knobs can be on the top. The top part go inside. That Crystal. That knowing Crystal BBL went wrong. The lecturer said BBL went extremely wrong. Because it says Crystal took the fat for her stomach. She told the surgeon to put it in her butt. Then she did some breast work. And I showed that time she was looking so sexy. That's when she really started using her pussy. Today, she living with full flesh. full bloom HIV. And I put lesions all on her face. So when she get frustrated, she get to the internet, can bring her all story. We tired, man. How many men are on the labor? How many men were on the one majesty? You not get majesty to 20 different men. And I want to treat your friend say, every man you meet, that majesty part. I will born 3 children for Nigerian men. I will not even speak you for local. You want to eat? You want to eat for yam? We can go marry in Lagos now. I will wear the agbacha. Go and call my mama now before you marry me. Majesty, go and sit on your daddy's lap. Hey, this man, oh. How many times you go fuck me now? You don't see my picking there? Let's go na room. Go eat some well. You don't mean a shower. Majesty has seen 50 different daddies. That one test to you she ugly. But children wouldn't know one pa. Who told you test you know she ugly? Who told you feel when you know your wife ugly? But Nigeria may I care a wife ugly. Didn't care. I'm a witness. I was ugly. But the only woman ever saw that on me. As long as I get Ovie. Ovie be now. Come and sit on your daddy's lap. Once Nigeria may see a cherry, you see they get that Nigeria may get that elaborating now. Fun. Nigeria may get time for fun, they get time for ugly. Tell that Mary Maryland. I can't you can describe me. That Mary Maryland get time. All you know are fun. Picture, yeah. Because beauty don't last in the body. It lasts in your attitude. She made some good things. She said some good things today. Who told you I know are ugly? He made a comment capital K. What do you know? It's just on fire. The roof is on fire. We don't want the water. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Crystal K lie. The bitch is delusional. She around and told to go seek the sea therapist. Ah! A lie was a fucking person. That little boy has seen 100 Nigerian men. Crystal has finished all the Nigerian men in London. She cleared all the Nigerian men in Manchester. I know she was so moved to Northampton. You embarrassed. I been watching show that on test show and listen to the replay. And she can lie was straight face. She never crap around. That on test page and listen to you explaining. And I true she said, since we be on the Facebook, when I see 100 men, just the other day carry one man to spin, eh? You get close, tell a test. Then you carry men to spin. You even get correct bra. Then you carry men on vacation. And you see, for the time you carry that man, the whole business break down. For the time you carry that man to spin, the whole market, fear. Sucking toes, sucking fingers, sucking no see, sucking no bear. As a full-time job. What time will you, Crystal? Go seek help. If you're not getting employee in the TNA, let me hear rest. Can you imagine stay business?
Sierra is so good to that.
Oh.
No.
I thought I walk on you. You know I you can't tell it to them.
Sarah is so good. You making me laugh.
Okay, let's get the money too. They fake it. They take question tap online, they go to the video. Question I wanted to say, that's that question of two questions stay here. Question around Gura, they can laugh too much. Yes, then the flowers.
Hi, Crystal BBL looking again.
Question they PVL now.
Oh, BBL.
But the video with the surgery, she sat down. As of freedom, I get to that surgery. The children say you get sit down for 20 days and 20 nights. What need? They think I'm very suffering. So when you do that kind of surgery, you get sit down. They want less sitting up in it. Yeah.
But Sierra, Crystal go get her body done in her friend or apartment look like that.
No. They say the first time they introduced PBL in Norway, that Crystal was very a shower.
Let me go, people they can go.
That Crystal have a pass. You know in Norway they get pass, huh?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Crystal have ID. When they put it they show they say no I register. Oh, okay. Give us take it registry. Oh, okay. Oh, you know in Norway when they put you over for prostitution, you can show your registration pass. ID?
Yo, serious.
Crystal ID that Crystal to define ID to test it. Crystal what the era man. You know what I'm saying? Crystal what? Did I get the rest of to jail? So the last time she went to jail, they put to us say you need to get ID if you're built to the job. And so okay. So when she got ID, anytime they pour off, the rest of she will just flash her ID. They say, okay, cool. She register. Crystal register or pussy man. That because of one test want to register or one test when they posted no. Okay, can you ID? They say, oh, but happy I can't pussy the no. Okay.
Oh God.
Test protection. Get all the break getting ID. But test went for a part of ID, the Norwegian prostitution department. They say test will go say.
Sarah, you're costing long tomorrow.
But yeah, I can't.
You're costing long tomorrow.
But yeah, I can't. But I thought Crystal Robert test, charisma.
Oh, charisma, I'll call you today. Let me go. Oh, shit. Sarah, Charisma Teddy look good. Oh, Charisma. Oh, my God. Charisma got his Teddy done before me.
So that Crystal, charisma, CC, Sia, it's a they could do. And they said, the answer she can buy yourself. I tell you, what.
Oh, God.
Okay, my home. No, that's true. When test want to apply for ID, if you refuse, they say they take your ID. That person I don't feel all the customer name. So the person get tired now over time. They should have passed a test and then you get ID. But would you manage to make it me? When they make every test in the room, they say, oh, Crystal, no. Next time, if you know say you work over time, please just tell me say tomorrow. Don't say me what to test. Just suffer too. First of all, the amount of men that refuse tests. So that Crystal get far customer, right? Crystal say, okay, tiger. You think you people pull it. I get one fine girl. I'll call. The Crystal will call test. The male say, I would have this. Say what I fine girl I'm talking about. Crystal, now don't do this again. Don't never do this. Don't never send me over to a bitter cola. The customer quick, the just that can just going to do a part of BBL.
Body test get mad.
You know, it's sweet when you put on for they make a people. And maybe see what I made him.
Oh, God. Sarah, Bobby, what I can do with me tomorrow?
Better don't add to my list. You know what?
Yeah, I know.
I just feel. Go to the cat table.
I'll take a list.
Go to the cat table. I'll put for this. Astronje. What you consider? What you want to do, right? Then they say can reach me or cause me. So they are give all la so see a cause. And I check for money. Can reach me now you not do the tete. What to call it no pay. But I was saying 1 second out. I was say all the men he like that men what you call it toto. Let me check that cash now. The platform will be quiet. Oh, you see, I'm talking. I think what I see and that. If the cash app is speak, I'm going to be. I will just take on my fan club. I will just take on my fan off there, going to pay. And fill my glass of wine. The cash app there. Someone says 3336. But yeah, woman expensive sky. My expensive Victoria's Secret tap that I've been keeping that same up with the 2024. To get to free shit. Before we get to the next topic, the cash app got to sing song. If you get cash app, you get say, you get people. Crystal, yeah, that Crystal be here, work at Crystal service. Crystal can't tell why you sat down on your butt. Can't tell when you get if you don't want DNA. The cash app not happen. You read out thing one more time, blocking you. And you know me? Facebook is not paying me shit. You see that stuff on the yeah? And you need booty. And you must take me discuss my paycheck. You need cheer. I want you. I get your 5 minutes. We'll take a 5 minute break. If you listen to Marco Boto, talking about love, talking about the rain, baby. Talking about how to put my way. We're into the team last season. You don't have to fail. I want to be so provider. We're taking a break. And we're saying to us, shout out tonight. I want to stay that way for the longest time. Baby, I want to be so provider. I love this boy. Yeah, listen to some classic. This hurt. I know you've been up there. Little thing, baby. Come on, what's that? Where's my kitchen? It's probably no, yeah. You don't have to stay. Man, my head. Give me ice here. What ice? I want to be. Ice. I want to be. I want to stay that way now for the longest time. Baby, I want to be in the 90s. Just for the years we listen to Marco Bolton. You're quite alive. Welcome, Crystal. Very about you. Rest of your life. Welcome, Crystal. Boost up to the platform. Everything a so provider when you get in a blood test, the DNA results. When you're lying to be a man, you'll be a soap provider to his son. Let's go, let's go. I wanna be. I wanna be the provider. Ooh. I wanna stay that way for the Lord, yes, I wanna be. Thank you, thank you. The song. Yeah, Lord. Talk about trust. You can be in love, you don't have trust. I want to be a soul provider. Every man wants to be a soul provider. But if there's no trust, there's no love. As to approach Valentine's, I'll be playing more music in my ears. Because Facebook, I keep playing music on the show. So once I sing the song, get your earpiece and play in your ears too, okay? Test, turning that face weight. Or test selling face weight loss product. Testing you take surgery, BBL. When they first introduced BBL in Norway, you are the first customer. You take your BBL, but you sat on your butt too early. As the result, your butt went in the marshmallow. I love this song. That's what I'm saying. Is that true? AB have been called for on DNA. Help me ask him when he told me on call this morning that he did not want a DNA, why is he running from his responsibility? Also, they call him for DNA. Okay, then you call. Why are you running? They're selling that first weapon. Okay, please call Tiara. Tiara is about to read comments tonight. I'm reading comments. She said they call Abraham for DNA. Or Abraham, you won't go. So, Crystal, why would Abraham refuse? Why would Abraham refuse the DNA? Is this story adding up? Because you told me that you got married in the year 2024. We need to find out you did not get married. So anything you tell me, I don't believe it anymore. You told me you got engaged to a Ghana man called Obina. Was that Obina? You told me you and Obina got engaged and you're only waiting for your abuela to come from Nigeria. We waited for months. We didn't see no picture. All we came to see was AR. Crystal, man. You know, so that to Josh, you are in trouble. You are in case is a problem. When we pour you in Nigeria, it can't work. We pour you in Liberia, it can't work. So what more do now? You told us you got engaged. You came on the platform and told me that you were engaged to be married. You are only waiting for your offer to come from Nigeria. So anything you tell me now, I mean, I think the whole thing you're trying to do is to play with first psychology. You're trying to throw us off. AB came on the show and told me he wanted a DNA. You were the one delaying. In your own brain, you say because the man was woman, so you cannot get DNA. And the boss said he had a woman. He was living with a woman, and you force yourself on him, so he fucked you. After you guys had a good fuck, you got pregnant. And you wanted to live with him, he told you no. You cannot live together. And I want brought the whole animosity. Okay, you had a labor now. It been months, it been the labor 2 or 3. You refuse to get a man DNA. You are giving that labor to 10 different men. That labor has seen 50 different men. You know I let test, but I'll tell the truth. You know me a test can see A to A. The work can cause test on the platform. Don't you consider that? You are not ready yet. The work can cause test. I don't even consider that. So you know I let test. But I want test said to tell the truth. You are introduced that picking to more than 20 daddy. You told me you are waiting for that widow. Don't be that cranky, oh. She said she not coming, she declined. Don't be that cranky. Said you took a Leah baby and came to cranky. Cranky is see no DNA. The way he's stupid. That's why he on the bench. Said you took a Leah's son and put a Leah's son on your lap. He be dead at his son. They want cranky stupid, eh? Cranky stupid. Oh, Crystal, me. That boy has seen too many daddies. What you want to say? For the time build the blue up here, how many men introduce us to?
You know what? You know what? I didn't want to come on your platform, but the statement you just made that what brought me on. Let me tell you something, right? I respect my child a lot. State Majesty was born one man he saw me with what Chidebere. After Chidebere and I, when I was separate ways, it was Obina, and then Chidebere and I came back together. That's the only 2 people my son know I've been with. Secondly, it was on your platform when you brought Father here, right? You told me that I should get ETNA, right? What did I tell you? And I told you no. And I told you no that night. I'm asking you, and I told you no. Now, last year, March, when I came back from Spain with Chidebere and I, we had a conversation before we came back. He said, honey, when we go back, get out, make your DNA and free yourself from all the stress. When we came back, I privately sent a letter through Father's sister, Sia, to Ray. She can always watch your live here. She will be my witness. I even got a screenshot where he blacked his sister. The girl invited father for a DNA test to me. Father blocked his sister. Because after 1 week, he did not say anything. His sister want to go ask him. He blocked the girl. So a man that came to you, Charlotte, and told he want DNA. Why would his own sister carry a letter from me to him and then he blocked the guy and say the girl what he said? The girl will move on in his business. The guy said by looking at say question is not a problem. Because you won't Charlotte should say you want DNA. You won't feel what you say you want DNA. Call the girl all kind of names. Now the girl came to me, your sister to contact the girl DNA, then you blocking me. He blocked your own sister. Up to now, father, not open your sister yet. I still changed my mind. Father came to me in August and I have evidence to prove it. The screenshots are here. In my TikTok. Father asked me for DNA. He went out to my mom, please. I just lost my internet. I was bereaved. I didn't really have time to answer to him. When I got back from England or when I got back from Norway, I see that I fall sick. While I was in the other hospital for my eye situation. Okay? I didn't respond to Father. January when my son turned 4 years old, I decided to forget and let go. The first person I forgave was Samira for what she said to him on Facebook. On his birthday, that post is still up. I decided to forgive Father, not because nobody asked me, not because you asked me, not because anybody asked me. It was at my own time when I was ready to do so. I wrote that text on Facebook, not because I couldn't send it to him, but because he had blocked me. And then I decided, see, I did it private the first time. He didn't show up. Let me do it public. If he doesn't show up, the public knows that he the one that didn't show up. We're going to speak on the posted that text on the page. I think through that he will manage to see it. I didn't have Father number in my new phone I'm using. I looked for Father number and I called Father this morning. I got all the calls here. I called Father this morning. Now my one on the line, Margaret City in this country can be with a social worker. She was on the line with me too. When I call, I say, hello, can I speak to Father? Mel answer the phone. I said, can I speak to Father? She said, Father, it's not available. Pass a message to me. I said, I'm sorry, Mel. I cannot pass a message to you because the last time you called the police on me when I was pregnant with my son, the police said, you have nothing to do with you and my child. You have nothing to do with each other. Anything I want to talk to about my child, I'll tell you directly to the Father. So can you pass the phone to Father? She said she will not pass the phone. She started shouting, being rude. I said to her, I will go into it. We'll go into it for more than 20 minutes. The useless man, Father, they approached the telephone. Yeah, he approached the telephone. If you are some woman, you are going to respect my girlfriend. I said, you are very stupid for telling me that. I took my phone and called you this morning. Now we insult. Your girlfriend was the one that being rude to me on the phone. And you think I'm going to sit there and let her disrespect me? For what reason? Then the girlfriend said, we don't need DNA from you. My husband and I do not need a DNA from you. We don't want your child. We don't want your DNA.
Okay, maybe you're talking too fast. So what brother going to hold DNA Sakai again?
I was the one who decided to give him a DNA because my son turned 4. My son turned 4, I said I was going to forgive and let go. I started by forgiving Samira. I also forgave another person in my life. That one was a private situation. People are on my WhatsApp, they will say they saw that post, I forgave the person. But I was the third person on my list to forgive. And I told him I forgave him. So this has nothing to do with you don't want to give DNA. This has to do with a man I came on social media, manipulated you, or including you, a grown woman like you. May you believe that he cares so much about the child and you want a DNA. And I told you that night, Charlotte. I said, Father, I do not want a DNA. I told you. I said, Father, I want to embarrass me for the Liberian community to feel that to say maybe I cheated on him after he cheated with a friend wife and I caught him. I told you, but you didn't listen to me. Because make it make sense. How can somebody come from since last year, March, they call you for DNA? It's just been back and forth, back and forth. You want to say so desperate when they did, you're not coming for the DNA. Then you know what he told my friend? He told my friend Mikey that if I want to get DNA, I'm gonna put a boy in the social. I told you I said I will not put my child in social service system. I'm not going to social to do shit because you don't deserve it. And I'm calling you for DNA because I want nothing from you. But it's not working. For I cannot do nothing for my son. I only wanted to give you DNA for him to establish a visitation right with my son. That's all. Not even for my son to go visit him, or for him to see my son whenever he wanted to see my son. That's all I was trying to do for the benefit of majesty. Not because I needed help from Father. Not because I needed nothing from Father. May I open her mouth? A woman I've been with you for, that been in your life as a friend, according to you, where you told me the first day we met. You guys are just casual friends with benefit. And you're been like that for how many years? Never carry a seed for you in her womb. will stand up on the phone and tell your child mother that me and father don't need your DNA. We don't want your DNA. We don't need your child. And you sit out there as a man and tolerate that nonsense. Eh? Then you go, you creep out of the house to go tell my friend Maggie when she call you, creep out of my friend, say, oh, had they been, I was out of the bathroom, but then me would have answered that phone. This would have go away, but you know, I had nothing to say because the woman now, and now she now moved in with me here in the house here. So I just had to play alone. But you know what? And she said, let's go through the social service. My friend Maggie said, no. Because my friend is social worker, then my just say, when I go through social service because of you. Christopher was someone, they were in social service here. So now because of you, she will do it today. You make a mistake, shadow rabble. Other people are fighting to resolve things as family out of the social and out of court. But it's fighting to put me to court. You know why I can't live my life in the UK?
So what you want to offer, like you want to yourself made, like you said, or you want to go to the hospital now?
I told you to bring your own DNA kits. Nobody tapping
But
that.
it's the same thing. The man said no.
But are you hearing what I told you? Say in August, he said yes. I got a message. In August, when I told me, say yes, you were going to come to my home with a kid for you to do it. Then I got a message here on TikTok. So why is he refusing now? Because
so you are saying, okay.
Listen, let me break this down.
So you are saying that the DNA will be told between your two out of the hospital. Yes or no?
That is what he agreed for in August. And looking at the same when he went back to go tell Mel and after he said no, he must go to court. Because I told you they had an intention that why he wanted to go to court.
But so why do you want to do DNA outside the hospital?
Because I don't want you to have any access to my son's document. I will not ask for that for my son to travel. I will not ask for that for me to travel out of the country with my son. I have to care of my parents on my own. I'm not asking for child support. But it's not like
that's what the problem is coming from. If you want to keep it real,
excuse me, that's my child. I decide, you know what?
No, I said, but I'm saying, can I be free to give my own opinion?
Is my child, Charlotte.
But that's where the problem is coming from. If you want to tell your family or your girlfriend, she will say no.
Okay, that's the point. So why should you go and take her for the time to do her child? Not her child. It's not her child. That's the first thing you should understand. That is my child. Secondly, Charlotte, I think you should understand this way, but I cannot abandon. First of all, you rejected a child in my stomach. I took care of that pregnancy till the child was born. You never gave a penny. You said you were not supposed to pay until you get in. I never complained. I still took care of my child till he's 4 years old. Then you think he has the right to condition me right now, you Charlotte? Maybe he's never forgotten your mother. You think he has the right? He has never even apologized to me. He has never apologized to my family. You think he has the right to condition me right now? You think so? You ask the mother that
But then why you reach out to him?
I don't want to tell the goodness of my heart. So if he does it when he does not, when I didn't force you to take it, I say you're not one of these.
Okay. You did it for him to settle the child beef.
Yes, I did it number one for him to have, because he said all he wanted is to be able to see his son and be his son. Like he didn't have no ulterior motive. And I said, since you don't have no ulterior motive, let us do this step by step, right? First of all, through the home care journey, establish the fact that he is your son. You start visiting him. As time goes by, when I see the fact that you are consistent in his life, then we'll do the honorable thing, by including you on his documents and also doing the lab DNA. If you know you don't have any ulterior motive, why do you want to force me to go straight to lab DNA? Why you don't want to prove to me that you want to be in your son's life? After how many years of not being there, Charlotte? You don't think I deserve that much of Leila said? To give him the option of coming to prove yourself first that you want to be a consistent figure in his life? I told you from the beginning, I told you that, but you refuse to listen to me. But I said this thing in Sadia Williams' house in London, that by the time I born a back in DNA, he will fight and take my child with me. Why? Because the child is a boy child. It's easier for you to take a boy child away from me than a girl child.
But like, why did they show you a careful you control? You're free to draw. If you don't want you and Crystal on the same platform, that's fine. Crystal, can I keep it real? I think where the problem is coming from is the home care DNA.
But why should I be a problem, Charlotte? When I told this man that take the home care DNA, establish the fact that it's your son first. You prove that you want to be. You got to prove to me. And I want you to donate it to the street. And you have to prove yourself to me that you're worthy enough to be in his life. What if I can't give father the city for that? Give me excuses and right? Charlotte, do you understand that father does that when he gave me child support? So even if I gave him DNA, I still don't benefit shit for him. The only thing he's going to benefit is to tell the state that he got 2 children, one will be visiting him, so they need to give him a bigger house. He will benefit.
Yeah, because what I see, yeah, they will keep going around.
But Charlotte, you don't worry about this thing. I already told your office, but I'm not giving father DNA. Can't change my mind. Simple.
But you keep
he and I would, he and I would never.
No, probably 2 years ago. She said in 1995, but he wanted to get it done in the registered hospital, in a nice facility.
I want to ask you a question. You think I give a fuck about what father wants? Should you even give a fuck about what father wants? Or what you should give a fuck about?
You don't give a fuck about what you want? That's what brings the problem.
Father, and Charlotte, oh, you should give a fuck as a mother about. You need to prove yourself to Christ that you're worthy to be in your son life. Christ cannot be an inconsistent dad in your son life. That's what you should be thinking about right now. You understand? You think I'm here to give Father access to my son, and then at the end of the day, he's not consistent. Then everything leave on me. You think I'm
But they
stupid?
say
I know
you say
exactly
for
what
like
I'm
a
doing.
web for a bewo Airbnb la bro.
But after criminal money, but I've been doing being job in the country for a long time. He's a criminal. But I got fake going on in your horse, and I see him at all. He showed it to me. He's a criminal in this country. He showed me a fake one that used to scan the weapon. So that whenever I see what I say, who don't know for that oh being in the country? Who don't know for
And
that
I
oh
want to
criminal in the country?
ready, eh?
Who don't know? Hey, brother, joke go to EJ, and other days to together. Hey, brother, EJ today. Oh, you not know that story yet? You not know that story in England? You
Okay, so I then go to the comment section, Crystal. They say the reason why you don't want a home care DNA is because when the state knows that he's the father, you, Crystal, you will lose your benefit. No, I don't think that's true.
That's a lie. I will not lose my benefit. This is what happened here, Charlotte. I will never lose my benefit. You know what's going to happen? Number one, you're not working. You're not going to pay me child support. That's the first thing. If I
But then
decide
why
to go
you
back to
don't
work,
want to do hospital DNA?
you know why I don't want to. You know why I don't want to do hospital DNA because number one, he got shit to pay me. That's why I say, Fala, go get a job today. Tell me, say, Chris, and I get a job. Trust me, I will be equal. The first person will be to
Are
the
you
phone to go
afraid
get
that the
money.
child will be for somebody else?
Why would
What
I
is
be
it
afraid
for
of
no
that?
DNA?
I'm asking you a question, Charlotte. Why would I be afraid of that? Why would
The
I
one
be
said
afraid of
you
that?
will all treat DNA for no pa. But
Now I'm
plot
telling
now,
you,
still
I'm
talking
not a
now.
stupid woman. I'm not a stupid woman, Charlotte. I don't know the man I slept with. I'm not a stupid woman. I just tell you, Charlotte Robert. I got my first son, he turned 16 years old this year. Me and your father have never been to court. We never argue over DNA. We never argue over child support. Now a single day, you know why? Because for the day I had our parent, my son, he been there. I gave birth to my son, he was there. Even when tested where they said I was not his son, he told me that was his son. I'm not a promiscuous woman. That was his child. Until today, the 16 years in his life, I've never said about to go for child support. I've never ever, he never battled me for parental or how they call it, and care or whatever, nothing. So they said automatic payment into his son account for 16 years. Why do you think I didn't have problem with that guy? Because he's an intelligent guy. He's not stupid, father. But that's stupid me. For that's stupid
But you
me. Let
heard
me
that
tell you.
fast, you'll PJ, right? There is nobody on social media business. So if you don't want it to be our business, she said they don't bring it to social media. It makes sense.
That's what, exactly. So I brought it to social media now, right? That's the reason why I came on your platform to clarify because you asked questions. Now let me tell you, Charlotte, Father, intention, and I continue to tell you, please hold your ears and listen to it clear tonight. Father, intention to get him majesty back in his life is not because he mean any well. It's not it. It's because he's Father, it's honor benefit or rusty made Father say yes, so it's honor child benefit in this country. You not know? You not know? Father, it's honor benefit for taking care of his son. But I have never worked in this country a proper job. Now, when Father get Manchester on his list as his second child, Manchester becoming a visit to him, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna give him a bigger house. All he want to do is to benefit from Majesty. Not because he care for Majesty. Because Charlotte, let me tell you something.
And
If
you don't
Father
want
care
the
for
benefit,
Majesty,
so here, market
why
benefit.
would he benefit from? As I said the question, where was he doing the pregnancy? Where was he? You were really about begging for people, milking the people when you sucked me up and that. I became a total beggar
But
to take
those
care of my
things
son.
happen now. Those things
No,
happen.
don't tell me not happy. You can have empathy on a mother who struggled for 4 years. You're going to have empathy on a rusty milk because or she go find the country to connect anything. Me? You don't even know what you're saying, Charlotte. You don't even know what you're saying. You think it is okay? First of all, Father told me say you cannot apologize to my family for abandoning me with pregnancy because you born child and yes, Charlotte, you must born your daughter. If I'm in your house, me in pride why you banner then you must carry the main child for you, you must give it to him here. You must offer your child a living sacrifice. Well, I'm telling you sorry. Eh? You must give it to him. Because your daughter fall out from the sky, not blush you with. You are mother, think twice for God. Say every night about cash out. Think twice. You want love your children, lah. Somebody will go impregnate your daughter, Ifama. And then Ifama say, oh, you need to go apologize to my mom. First of all, apologize to my family, for abandoning me with the pregnancy and stuff. Then they will tell us, I'm born child by your mom. Like, you don't want a born child by. You will tell your child, but your grandchild, hear what to him. Will you do that? Charlotte, will you do that? You will not do that. For the more you get, you will not do that. You should have put him in check. So that the shit that I for our Peter me be close, so you don't know about that. Pisses me. I agree DNA. Then you will tell me, say, oh, I do it because I'm scared of him. No, I'm scared of him. I'm not scared of Father. It's not the first time I called Father to bring his son life. When Majesty was 6 months old, I called Father. I said, Majesty will be doing a photo shoot. Majesty will be doing a photo shoot. You can come. Father never show up. When Majesty said 1 year old, nobody stopped Father from sending kid for his son. Let me tell you something, Charlotte Rabbi. When a man really want to be in his child like Charlotte, Father, know Margaret number. He know other people that know me number. Okay? When my just say first birthday, he would have sent something through Margaret and say, even though I know me because we're not in coaching, but I know call watching, so I so give me the DNA. But let's something here. But I have one car for Majesty. Second birthday, nothing. Third birthday, nothing. Fourth birthday, nothing. What the effort is he making to be in a child life? To sit there and put it for up in the sky? You think after 4 years of struggling with that little boy, you think this is what I deserve? But I have not opened your mouth one day to apologize to me for rejecting child in my presence and I turned out to make him and no him. He don't even have no remorse. They say I'm gonna hand my child over to him for what? Yeah? For what? A man I sat there, he said, yeah, Williams. A man I sat there, he said, yeah, Williams. A man I sat there, he said, yeah, Williams living room. A man I sat there, he said, yeah, Williams, your friend was that you were fucking in this country in your living room. And to us say, you're not talking the way child had to take care of England. When I born a child, myself would take that child and him, my child, what to you with my hands. And they shit they being body day in the country. Most of them didn't have people. They punch out by the girls then. They went to say, do go medicine, declare look on mentally unstable in the court. The middle credit to be adequate, and they put it through mentally unstable. And they told the children and give it to them to this money get people in the country. That's what they always do. That's what they always do. So we know them for it. That's why I go somebody that know them very well. Told me they say, be careful. Don't take your child around other people. Don't even that child will have too much access for that or too much legal access for that because the next thing they will do is to find a way to lie on you in the country to you mentally unstable and take your child from you. And then they get him bigger horse and start supporting. Nobody's stupid here for that. Nobody's stupid here. Nobody's stupid here. If you say you didn't have no motive, I told you this before. I said, Father, if you don't have no motive, let's do the step I said. You haven't been in Majesty life. I can't just take my child and hand it over to you. It's like testing the waters for you. How do I know you are consistent? This is my child, Charlotte. I gave up my life for my son. Okay? So if I decide to say, look, you can be in his life, but I would like to monitor you, you know, your interaction with him and how you're getting along and stuff. If I can finally decide to give you full access, you should respect that. You should respect that if you have no other motive. You don't condition me. That's my point. You don't condition me. I suffered to give birth to my son. You was never there. You never contributed shit, not a penny. So is that too much for a mother who struggled this much to ask for? To say, take this DNA. Let me see how two of you guys get along. Let me see how consistent you are in his life. Therefore, I will give you full access. Is that too much, Charlotte? For God's sake, your mother. Search the deepest part of your heart and tell me if that is too much to ask. For consistency before you can give the person full access to your child. But I had the audacity to tell my friend today that I should put my son in the social services before you will accept. He's stupid. Never. I will not do that. My first son never want to social service. My second son will not. You know the social service will on your body, on your back. You think I don't know what father do. You think father got going to which father in this country that got going to for the child? Mother, when I say mama, I beg you that tell the for the I want social service saying I want children in life. We can do the thing as a family. Which father will not say that, Charlotte? Which father will not say that? Except the mother is refusing. And I get proud when I say. And I get proud when I don't fuck up. She won't say her for nothing pills. Why she can lose 1 kg weight? I mean, the one she won't use our example. Talking about baby. If I did better, you don't want talking. They will see it my body. They will see if my body.
She think baby way back in the days.
They will see if my body if I did it. Nobody need to talk it. They will see if my body if I did it. Somebody say I did it. But who did BBL? Who did BBL?
Because she said you did BBL, you sat down your border while you're marching.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that every day. To test was stupidness. Never been the evidence of the BBL I did. The way she's stupid at that.
Oh, okay. So
she wants to say now fake diaper. Why she get loose weight for all go say it. You said it diaper all on that loose weight in the play. Let me and I go from size 18 all the way down to XL and L. I wear 14 around now. You think I say that one you still wearing size XXL. You can't tell, but you said it diaper. You better money for you were dirty muffin. Shut up, I am not being difficult. I told that, let me tell you something. I step on my pride. I step on my pride. Now, I say I'm going to go print this now. I say I'm going to go print this something now. Y'all go print the evidence what you saw me doing, baby. Everything evidence. Nothing is in here in that break community. I lie, Charlotte. People who talking about you lying.
Talking about listening, but be honest. The reason why you father keep wanting to anything, that because what you want is not what he is agreeing to. That's what.
But that point, Charlotte, the point is, do you think at this point in life, where you were never in a child, ask for you think father got a right to come by and condition me? I answer that question. If you are sorry, you say you're sorry, right? You say you are sorry, right? You came. You say, okay, and just when you say you just want or just to confirm the point like his son, right, Charlotte? You know what he told you? You never had no motive, right? Okay. Now, With the womb care DNA is 99.9% that is his son. Now here is the thing, oh, the only thing he cannot carry me to court with that DNA, the only reason for that now that DNA. In case you don't know it now. That's the only reason. What for an if Ibenu, they let Ibenu because Masale because so recipe here, big sister. If Ibenu was alive, or his small sister, if Ibenu was alive, Ibenu would have been on this platform to testify that to you. And they say, yes, Charlotte. You want
How's
to
what I get Canada? What I get in Canada? Oh,
do you know you black here because you are socket to hit too? See, I say I can see question is that the problem. You are the problem. Yes. See, I thought he said you are the problem. He blocks here because he says, see, I not cause me. See, I say I will not cause question because of you. Because now I can't tell you to go for your son, Jenny. You don't want to go for your son, Jenny. You make all kind of excuses. He blocks here. Asking whether I still can't see on block. Even the money I supposed to see. See, I say, Father, my brother, the Father, the fuck alone. Focus on the kind of my Father, not deserve no fucking DNA. I am tired of Father. I have no sense. All right, sister told me the money. It's just say leave him alone. Focus on taking care of majesty. Father, now want DNA. Father, just want to embarrass in the community because if I really want DNA, Lota will not to that DNA. Anybody on Facebook know you said last year. You only say Shalom. Father, I came and told you. I only wanted DNA to confirm that my son fine. Now, August he agree. He said, "Are you going to he said to you if you want your WhatsApp? I can come for the DNA alone on my own." I would agree.
but I on Facebook. It's for
He said
on Facebook.
he said, "I know what I on Facebook, but he also but I TikTok he will not because he blocked me on TikTok." Okay, he blocked me on TikTok. I mean on Facebook. So he wrote me on TikTok that he will come to the house alone for the dinner. I didn't tell you to come alone. Only thing I told you, I said I don't want Mel in my house because Mel is a girl who runs a street woman. Teach make people over there. The power around there with life in the hand all London. I don't want knowing where my son I stay. This is my safe comfort zone. And I told you, I said, don't come. I don't want Mel to my home. But you can bring anybody else or any of your brother where you can bring it, fine. But I don't want Mel in my home. I don't want close to my home. I don't want anywhere around my house or my
For
child.
Christian, you met Mel with the boy.
Shut up, Robert. I didn't met Mel with nobody. Let me tell you something. I'm a person that respect myself very, very much. If I want to say a lie, I will say differently. Robert, hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. You ask me a question. Let me answer that question. Can you hold on? Hold on 1 minute. Let me answer the question. Can you hold on? Let me answer the question that you asked me, right? I'm going to swear on the platform today. I want Father to cast on the platform. If I'm lying, let Majesty die in my hands. If Father is lying, let Father's son die a nasty death in your hands tonight. I fear this on my blood that I share for my son. When I met Father, Mel was to Father house. Yes. When Mel was to Father house, when I noticed that Father come and started, acting a type of way around me, I called Mel outside. I asked Mel, if Mel say I lied too, if I am lying on Mel, let Mel die or not. Let me die or nasty death. If Mel say I lie, let Mel die or very nasty and a shameful, disgusting death. Where she's sitting right now. I asked Mel, I said, Mel, is Father your boyfriend? Because me, I came to the coach, I didn't want to know Liberian problem, Charlotte. Now I make it, you don't barely hear my name Liberian community in England yet, because I don't go around them. I said, is Mel is Father your boyfriend? She said, no, Father is my friend. But I said, so are you guys dating? She said, no, but when we both have relationships, we avoid each other. But when we are not in relationship, we come back, we like friends with benefit. That's what Mel told me. That was smoking right in front of her door on the balcony. When I was saying that, she came outside of me to ask me to stop smoking. Then I started laughing. I said, oh, that's just my own bad habit. That was the conversation that day. When Mel left, the second time Father invited me to his house. When I went to Father Hall, Father Nation, if you say I'm lying, may you all your children, Diana, Pinky, all your children that ever came out of your lawyer, apart from my son, I just say, die on nasty death and be disgraced if you say I'm lying. Father, go down on your knees, Charlotte, and asked me to be his girlfriend. I said, boy, you had a girl in the house here called Mel. What about Mel? But I told me, say, hey, you get a foreign on me. Now myself, we just a friend with benefit. I wonder when she really want Nigerian men and I use her, they throw her down. Then she run back to me because she feel that Liberian men that carry me. Yes. Then I said, do you have any Liberian woman in the country here? Because I don't want no problem. I want nobody to say I can't store them in for them. But I told me no. To a person that is in jail today, in South Korea, what they playing Japan. I called you. Just say, question leave me on me. No, if I never pass about the play, they take you and see what I done. If I say he let you, he let you. You want a man. That boy and our friend with benefit. I actually agreed to start dating the useless man you see here, so shallow. That he said that he put a lie on my name. That's how I agreed to start dating fella. Yes. So what we talk, how many of them pass around in London? Most of them are friends with benefit here in London. They friend with all the boys and they're having sex with them up and down. But they're not their boyfriend, they're not their girlfriends. That's how most of the baby girl, baby boy, how they live there in England. You understand? So I'm not a stupid person, Charlotte. I'm a woman, I respect myself. How many times you not get called for England? You hear anything bad about Christopher from this England here? You cannot. Because I carry myself with respect. I might be disgruntled on Facebook, but in my everyday life, I am not. Okay? You cannot like me, that's okay. But that doesn't mean that every shit that dog said about me, it should be truth. Father Kimi, I asked for DNA. Why? Because he wanted for like people to think I was a promiscuous one. You think I'm afraid to give for that DNA when I born a child? Tanto my son vampire teeth that he but like party. My son toes quick, cheddar he part quick toes. My son got the same breath mark for that training guy on the butt. He said to me, all his children ever born had a breath mark. So you think I don't know that his son? Why I gotta be afraid of Charlotte? I was pregnant. I pray to God.
Why you get to the DNA at the hospital?
Yeah, I will not do DNA. Which one you not understanding there? That father wants to benefit for a child he did not struggle with. I ask father to become consistent in the board life before I can ever give him the privilege of a proper DNA test. If he doesn't want to let you go, fuck off. That means he don't want to be in the board life. Because any father who don't want no problem, they just want to be part of the son life. They
so you don't want father to have benefit. That's the only reason why you step in.
Excuse me. Shana Rabba, I just told you again, I repeat myself, can you just understand the power? I just told you that I asked Father for consistency to prove that he actually wants to be in my just life before I can give him full access to my son. That's what I said. He said, no, I must go through the court. So that means he forced me to put into the poor life fully. And I said, will not happen.
Well, you got to go to the court because you try to control the man, you try to tell the man and deny you.
Shut up, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I still ask the question why. I don't know about England law, but why you can't fight the
do you want me to tell you something? Do you want me to tell you something? If I bring Father into my son's life today, Father goes to my son go to Father house or Father comes and something happens to my son, you will be the same person saying, Chris, about you just forcing me to be the poor life. You should just taking care of our son alone. I know what I'm saying. It was in the sea in Europe here, or me a banner or more penalty in the sea in the speed warrior spill. Nigeria me a banner or more penalty or family.
So you just want to prove that he's the son. You want him to have no benefit for what I'm hearing.
I'm not getting benefit for him. I don't want nothing for him. I'm not asking for child support. Even up to now, I don't even collect child support for the state. I don't want a cent from Fala. All I told Fala is just do the home care DNA. You can visit. So anytime you want to visit, and once you have proven to me that you want to be a consistent dad in his life, inshallah, we will go. I will now give you full access. So that includes taking him to the place there, putting your knee on the breast certificate, teaching your body to a knee, all of that. I just want you to prove that you really want him. You know one of the reasons why I did that too, Charlotte? Because the last time when I asked Fala, say, so if I get the DNA now, will you pay all my money to but I've been spending? But no, he told me I will just do what I can do. I said, no, as a father, it's an obligation. You cannot do what you can do and be there when you can't be there. You have to always be there. So the father, they may even think that he can only do what he can do at when he wants to do it, so that you're not even ready to be consistent. Charlotte, you shut up saying I want them to touch me. Cannot just do what he want to do, what he can do, when he can do it. Because that's his children. It's not right.
You're going to court with him to prove DNA. Why not?
What's not what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. I asked Fala. I said, Fala, if I gave you the DNA now the way you want it, right? Are you going to reimburse me for all the time you have not been in his life? Number one. Number two, are you going to always be there? He said he will just do what he can do when he can do it. That's not an answer for a daddy. That is not an answer for a consistent daddy. A consistent daddy is a daddy that will always be there because he has to be there. Now, not when you can't be there. I am not a mother because I can't be a mother today. I'm a mother always, even when I cannot, even when I don't feel like being a mother, I have to be a mother. It's a priority, Charlotte. You're doing it that to say my child has some commodity. That he was born, I didn't waste blood for him. I'm just taking him over to a man that's not ready to be consistent. That's why you think. That's what you want me to do. And I refuse to do that. I will not introduce a man further into my son's life that will not be consistent. That will never happen under my umbrella. That cannot happen. Not under my watch, not under my care. And I've spoken. Anybody who don't want to let it go suck line. It's not too much for me to ask. The fact that I carry a pregnancy 9 months, he rejected the pregnancy in my stomach and I never aborted the child. I take care of that child till full term, raise it for 4 years. If I tell him, say, do the home care DNA, once I'm convinced you mean business, then I will consider giving you full access to majesty. He should be okay with that. He should be okay with that.
Hello.
And that's all I have to say. And I here to answer a question for nobody. Shut up, I'm out of here. Yeah? I don't want no argument with nobody. I want to keep out here because she kept calling my name.
Crystal, nobody arguing with you. I was trying to say here, this is a sensitive topic. Every country is different.
Thank you.
Every country is different. This is a very sensitive topic. So if over there, if you saying that when you do like system DNA and you will get benefit out of it, I think you don't have to go through the system. Both of you can just resolve it over here. If the father said they want DNA, you getting that DNA.
That's what I told you. I said he must come for the DNA. He said no. He said no. You're not going to go to DNA through the social services. Can you imagine? Or men are not paying a child like tell me to come and the social services to please you. Who the fuck are you? Why should I come and the social services to please you?
It's very sensitive when it comes to children. I don't know. It's very sensitive because me, I have children too.
My sister, let me tell you something, right? Dear my friend, Margaret, who is a social worker, told you the phone say, Father, you know us in this country with the social services. When we get on a child case, we cannot leave that child. We take that child from them, man. Why you want to put the boy into the social services? He insisting on that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something. You understanding Crystal point, right? Is she want for she and what he needs father to that do that DNA. He want to go to the hospital. First of all, if he go to the hospital, he get a paper to say that his child. You know, in this country, Europe, the father, you're doing 50-50 custody. He will make Crystal life miserable because she won't do anything without him.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very sensitive.
Especially, you know what it means for someone else to be in your child life and then the person making decision and those are making comment. We take that. Before you travel, before I travel, you need your father, you need a child father consent.
Of course.
But over here too is the same thing.
The dad have to sign, you have to do everything. You cannot do anything without a dad. That's why I don't understand.
As I start living by father ruling. Is that why you want me to do?
I just wanted to say it's not that Crystal refusing, he can do the DNA, but the way he wanted, she don't want it that way for him to get access. He wasn't there.
He wasn't there. So why now you want to make a decision over me and my son's life? I can read
Crystal,
those are that making comments. You know, you'll
my advice to you: do what best for you and your child. Because people like to tell people what to do with their children. That is one that can really piss me off when it comes to my children. I'm very sensitive.
In the comment section, they know they won't even accept that in the first place. They won't even take that.
Do what best for you and your child. Do what best.
Clarifying that because you're paying English, so you know how it works here. Thank you so much for clarifying it. I think I appreciate it.
You know that the same way.
I keep telling you, I say it's not the way America is. Even here, for not working at the phone, can I force for to work? But I will try to see the child. If I work, I will even be paying for that. If you don't know, it's not how I want to live my life. I thought something now, I'm taking care of my child. You know how people that is child.
Come on, man.
If I say my truth, I will get course out. But that's
not about you saying your truth. See, I understand.
That's not an excuse for a father not having full right to his sons.
So why you
listen. In America, it's called joint custody.
But that's what I'm saying. It's 50-50.
But why should the men have 50-50 with a child?
Because you were never there in the first place.
Oh man, that's an excuse.
No, I will ask you a question. If you wanted to visit with a child,
that's a total underlining. Shut up, I will ask you a question. Why should the get full right to the child? Why the father get right to the son too?
Shala, can I ask you a question?
Shala, Robert, if you say
y'all need to when it comes to people's children.
When y'all want to tell y'all the child went to profit.
Hold on, Crystal, wait.
The child will use the children.
Crystal, wait.
Children as a weapon. It's wrong.
Shala Rabo, can I answer your question? I know I want to tell you. If I never wanted for that to be a child, I would have done for my friend. If I was doing it for Jeff, I want to benefit from the child. That's number one.
If you're going to
Shala number two is Shala Rabo.
If the party working, the church of force there. You pay that support. If all your drug off, you're not going to get a song. You will not get a song. I will talk to
Crystal, let her talk to you. Let her talk. You've been talking. Let her talk.
Right somewhere. And I think what is that right? You want to
It's
control
still
the men.
early. No.
It's
No,
wrong.
I don't want to control the man. I don't want to control the man. You are the one who want the man to control me. Tell me what to do. You know,
Somebody
It's wrong.
speaking,
That's
you
better.
are lying. Okay, you are lying. Bring your
You
children with
shut
you.
up
You
about
like
you
to
that
put your
I have
mouth
the
and
right.
put children
You
in.
want to have the right to control me in my child life to come
Because
from
she didn't have
nowhere
the right
to
to the
control
children
me.
as I am. 50
You know
50.
what? Shut up about you
Do
know what
not
Mr. Shimi
compare
have.
your children daddy with
Can I
father.
answer you? Shut up about can I answer you? You know what Mr. Shimi have a right to your children? Mr.
He
Shimi did
was
not
there.
abandon you with pregnancy. Thank you.
But
You
you're too
understand that?
silent.
You understand that? He did
But
not
I feel the
abandon you
platform.
with pregnancy.
But I told her, say you told you, say, yeah, I can't free. And you still
Like,
stop with him.
hold on a minute, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. How are? And you don't want to lie that. How when you
Crystal,
call
you
me
will
that
get
name?
it tonight. I'm leaving.
No, I beg you, hold on 1 minute. How on the how who told me that for you? Even love you to say there. How when you call me that day there? You didn't see for my horse saying that for that. They didn't say you were lying that you were not loving nobody in England. And you know who person is secret on me, but he said yeah. And you know who person is secret on me? Before I started doing my investigation, how about? No, but I only let this how on the liar, how I made to
You
it.
get a regular chat
There's
to
still
whistle.
liars there.
Don't make this our. Don't you
Shut up,
go
Rabba.
here, you're British tea, don't make this. It's
Shut up,
all.
Rabba. I am sorry. We are not responsible for the British people quote in the laws. They quote the quote. You cannot do the one that favor you. This is not America.
Well,
So
I
anything you say,
learned Europe is different from
Crystal, you don't have to
America.
be.
Question.
That's why I
So
got
the
Crystal,
first
friends in
one,
you
Europe.
know the
It's
thing, you
not the
who
have to
here?
same.
explain yourself.
Who
Not everybody
here?
like you on the internet in
DNA.
the first
And
place.
they
They
say,
don't
no,
try to come
you need
up
to
here.
know who DNA. He do you hospital DNA. And you're
okay,
just
shut up.
taking
Can
it.
I ask you a question? Shut up. I want to ask you a question, right? If I want or hospital DNA, I want to ask you if you really want a hospital DNA, what stop you from being in the pregnancy process? What stop you from signing the doctor paper? What stop you from doing all of that?
You can keep
Do you
taking the fact.
understand? Do you understand? Shut up. I call for our pregnant to come to my
Oh
doctor to
my
sign paper,
God.
but I refuse to come to
Let
sign
me
the paper.
leave this live
Do
here
you
before they
understand
come and
that I
cross
need
Crystal,
to
me.
bring the paper, but I
I just
refuse to
wanted
come
to
to be
clear
part
that
of the
along to
breast?
see
Do you
Aaron. They just feel
They
say
come and
easier
cross
for
me.
this
Let
one
me
that
can't leave
making
because
you
anybody cross me
you
tonight, I'll cross them.
tell her about, do you know that all the time when pregnant father was invited multiple times to even go for ultrasound with me to even sign paper for himself for a little period, he refused. So why is it now that
Crystal,
you want to come
Crystal,
and make decision?
Crystal, you
Crystal,
are
listen
going
Yes.
to
to
me.
stop explaining
Do
yourself.
what
It
best
won't
for
help.
you and
Do
your
what is
child.
best for you.
Like
Nobody
when
taking
people
care of
will
your
come tell
child.
you
Start
blah
explaining
blah blah
yourself.
blah blah blah
Make your
blah. Do what
decision.
best for you and your child.
The people that you
Finish.
making comment and no, will never take that for a
What's
man to
best for
abandon you.
Crystal what's best for Crystal Abraham is for Crystal to listen, get the minute
I
DNA
don't care
and your
for
corner.
about what you see is best for me, Abraham Shala, because you're not in my shoes. So you don't tell me what
Well,
is
Chris,
best for you. So
Ciara,
what is
right? I
best for
understand your. I
not
understand
me.
Crystal way.
Crystal, stop
Not
I
me.
fussing.
understand
Stop
Ciara
fussing.
Not me.
point.
I'm not too much money. Yes, I'm not too much money. I'm not saying you know, I'm making almost 3,000 pounds for working in like what happy. So what made you think I want 1,200 give me that 1 million to start my way? You think I'm stupid like you?
Crystal, you
You think
just say
I'm
you don't
stupid
keep
like
no
you
stable
talking
job.
down there?
Don't worry, we clear my air. Crystal,
Okay.
you say you don't keep no stable job.
You
Since
see
you went
what
to
it?
England, you said to that job, what you told me though?
Tell her about what you don't understand. The father, I moved to different
Why
states
can you
now.
nail somebody to the cross? So you just say you're already to the cross.
Shut up, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
Oh
always
my
getting
God,
a
they
job.
You
I've
don't
been
work
will
at
with
one
that.
job.
No, hold on.
You
Shut
used to
up,
work
stop
at
confusing
one
what I'm
job.
saying.
You stay at
Shut
that
up,
job.
I'm confusing. Shut up,
How
stop
many
lying on
jobs
the
have you
top.
changed?
Shut up,
You
Robert.
are saying you're
Stop
not
confusing.
stable.
Shut up, Robert. No.
Can
Stop
we keep it
confusing.
real?
Stop lying on me. Stop lying on me. Because I'm stable to my job. I don't know what you're talking about. When I
How
came
many
to the
jobs?
country for living, can you let me talk? Can you wait, let me
Crystal,
talk? When I
Crystal
came to
Musa.
this country, can you
Answer
let
Crystal.
me
me
talk?
with
You
your
ask me
question
a
then.
question, let me answer
How
you.
many
Let me
jobs
answer
are you
you.
supposed to go to England?
See,
Let me
I'm
answer
giving you
you.
mad tonight. Crystal,
Shut
leave
up,
that
you
here.
God
No,
bless
not
you.
me. I'm okay. Sit down, relax.
Please let me answer the one more. Yeah, you can't let me
How
put a
many
lamb on me.
jobs are you kept since you went
Now
to
I'm
England?
telling you now. Let me answer you. Let me answer you that question. The first one, let me tell you. My first care job I had in the country was in London.
Crystal,
I
die your
stayed to that
mouth.
sea job. That lady job, I stayed to that sea job until I moved out of London to Ipswich. When I moved out of London to Ipswich, the lady I'm going to go to Ipswich, the company I'm going to go to, agency work for live in, it was the company that rehired me, Mavis company, about care services. I worked with about care services. I got pregnant with Majesty before I started that job. When after I had Majesty, about services, they didn't have the kind of services that I could render at that point because I was doing night shift. They didn't have night shift at that time. They didn't have mostly live in. I started working for my friend Mary's husband. I wonder where that job was. So I contracted job for 2 months. I did it and I stopped it. It was finished. They contracted me to go to the care home to take care of somebody that they took there for emergency. That's all. And after that, when I moved to this particular set that I'm in now, this was where I got my job with the other company, Complex Care. I work with Complex Care till I started school. I was still working with them. When I found out the school was interfering with my job, I had to stop working. I decided to focus on my school. So I don't know why you say I don't keep a job. No,
So what? Okay.
I
Also,
keep
so
a
relax.
job.
That's okay.
If I
Let
want
me
to go
put
back
all
to
the
work
deal.
to this time,
So
I
say,
can call my company and go
you told
back
me
to
about
work.
school. So you in school now?
I am in school. I am in school. at AB school. After this year, next bacteria. After this year, the particular September are coming, the bacteria year. Next year, September will be my last my graduation year. So what are you talking about?
What
What are
are
you
your
people
4
talking
years?
about?
Because so many times you say they will not be wasted up.
No, my child goes to daycare.
Now.
My son they're going to take care for the time being in school. The only time I just want to go to take care when I moved in the whole time in school, when they would not get her to take care of my son, she left.
He's
And we
not
should put my
in
school
no
up
school.
last week. And later on, I managed to put the boy in school again. My son was going to
But
charity
I'm not
nursery.
saying that there have been a lot of inconsistency. We're not going to come.
Shut
We're
up,
not going to
Robert.
come.
There has not been any inconsistency. My son has been going to charity nursery. My son left charity nursery. Private
Why
nursery
we
was going
try?
to.
I don't lead the people name.
My son left
We
charity
try.
No,
nursery.
I
When
go.
I
I
went to
just wanted
Norway,
to.
when I went to
The end
Norway,
of
I
the day,
didn't
Crystal,
start.
Because
because
they
even
come
this
and
is a be
start forcing
explaining,
us too.
she'll be
When it
explaining
comes to
That's
herself.
people
where you need to
cheering, you
go.
need to
Now
calm
your
down.
child,
Wait,
do
go
what is
wait.
best for you.
Wait,
Nobody that feeding you on the
wait a minute.
internet.
We not take question of truth. Question would
No.
never
I
agree.
understand, Ciara. I understand
Crystal
your
will
point.
never take
You want a man
accountability.
to
She
do
would never take.
DNA.
Let me talk. Crystal would never take responsibility. If
Papa, I
Crystal,
like to go fucking
Oh,
responsibility.
Crystal,
My
Crystal,
son.
too. That is
Crystal,
open talk.
Now
Crystal.
my son. Now my son. I cannot do
Crystal.
that.
Crystal.
He's
That
brought
is
it to
crazy.
the
lady
internet.
talk.
You brought it to the internet. So what Josh say? This have become overbearing.
But why you should worry about it? Then you put you buy it. You know I'm gonna
Because
say you buy it.
I wanted to get what I think it's true to say.
Social media. That's where we get about. We get about it.
This is
Social
so
media.
the market for looking. This is
My mom give
2026.
me things. My mom give me things.
You
You
need
know,
to
you
tell
do it.
me.
I don't know what you
You
say.
take this creativity.
Somebody, they come and say, oh, let me leave it here.
Shut up,
Ciara.
That is so the point I'm
Yeah,
making.
thank you, but I think
Yeah,
people
me,
need
Crystal,
to.
I'm going off. At the end of the day, I will tell you, I understand Ciara want for what he need, for you
Mama,
to
we know
get
I
this
was
man.
saying that I'm not giving no
Yeah,
DNA.
I
Jelly that won't go rest
understand.
of
She
my
want you to
mama.
get a man DNA, but the problem is, Ciara, who understand the
She
reason
was
why
also the baby
Crystal
said that
don't
she
want
did
to
the
go
thing in
that route.
America.
You
Wait,
She did the thing in
Crystal,
understand
America.
the
She
let's
said,
listen
boy,
to
she was
situation.
a boy. She
Hawa.
was a boy.
Oh God. You understand certain situation, the in that situation here is not easy. You and someone sharing 50 custody rights, not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
And the
that
thing
time
is,
for
I'm
another
not for
son,
yet.
you cannot do it.
Shut up,
The
let me
thing
It's
tell
is,
you.
very
I'm not for
stressful.
yet.
Shut up, you
Don't
just
worry,
talking
I'm
what you
waiting
want
So,
to talk.
something. And
Shut
the
up,
thing
so
is,
wait,
Baba.
go
oh
see
yeah, it's
her.
still
Shut up,
working something.
Baba. Shut up, Baba. You
Crystal,
know, you
wait.
talking, you're talking. I
Oh
swear you're
my
talking. You
God.
know, my friend wedding
See,
in Nigeria. The baby
Yes,
pastor
yes,
was
the
going for
crystal.
going there. The
Crystal,
baby
wait. I
pastor
want to ask
was
the question.
going
I
for a wedding. Let
wait.
me tell you. The baby
Crystal,
Crystal,
pastor was
wait.
wait.
going
Let
to go to
people
a wedding.
learn.
Let me tell you.
Because at the end of the day, you and this man don't have no common ground. They
Exactly.
have to
That
build
was
that
that girl that to that
relationship.
devil, that demon,
They
that
have to
door.
build that
That animal
relationship for them
speaking
to
to your
even call
mom.
parents in the first place before she even do DNA. They can see eye to eye. They can see they you just can't suffer her. That's
No,
it.
they say, but you don't tell you, but how you all know the milk
You
before
don't
me
know
now?
how
You
for
already
people
know.
in Europe
You
here at
how
all.
you
They
you
marry.
all know the milk before me. You already know why he doing it for. You already know why he doing it for.
So at the end
But
of
let
the
me
day,
tell
just do
you,
what is
You
best for
don't
you,
you keep
Crystal.
asking the man.
shut up, Baba. You the one that you the one
Go
to know
work
for that.
now.
So that when you open your mouth and say all the things you say, if you know for like, you
Let
Wait,
will
me
I
ask
just
have
sit and
Crystal.
say,
question.
you will yes.
Excuse me, Hawa.
Yeah.
I have questions. So, one of my friends in Europe, she was going through the same thing. She
Eh?
said the mentor, the judge that how she was not mentally stable,
Thank
how
you.
she and they took
Yeah, if you
her two
mentally stable,
children
you know
from
how to take
her.
care of the child
I
so they
want
can
to
get the
thank
child
you.
And
to the
the
parent.
government gave him the same thing Crystal talking here. They gave him big horse. They gave
Yeah,
him
the
the
same
things
way
there
women
for
can
the
get
children.
support, the same way
But
men can get support.
he told the
For
They're
people
that
that
stable,
they
matter,
no.
go.
They're not stable. They want
what
their
they
brother.
can do, yeah. Now, let me
I
brush your
can't
bubbles
wait.
here. In case you don't know, but I have been keeping evidence on me for many years. Many years. In case you don't know, know today. I know. Because the people he said I'm going to talk with, they can call me and tell me. If you see me protecting my son, you better leave me, let me protect my son. Eh? You better leave me, let me protect my son. That your advocacy or fake protect you protect him from. I just going to go to a path. I know what I'm protecting him from. You don't know these fuckers in England. You think they play like America? When the judge gets some pin on the fucker in America, they go work to top of the tree. They don't some pin on the year. They don't subpoena on the year. Nobody can force them to work. What are you working? You're not working like a child. In fact, when the mother working, that mother will get more disadvantage than you. They will say, oh, but you busy. You working too much. So that the man have the child. They will give the child to this. When I bought child, I know why I protect myself from. I know why I protect myself from how long the war is already over. September, my son going to regular primary school. He going to start a year one, year two near Ryan. We go to school 5 days a week. I'm going back to work. So I ain't got a problem. You understand? I'm protecting my son from what I know will harm me tomorrow. Okay?
But why you
from
keep
what I
going
know
back
will
and
happen
forth in the main
tomorrow.
life now?
I'm not going back and forth in the main life. I gave Father an option to forgive you to come because he told me August that he was willing to come for the home care TNA. But because all of useless hope were convincing, because she was her witchcraft ass or barren desert ass. She been knowing for 15 years. She not carry no seed for him before the judge said he was killing her. She was so terrible, want to lay her hands on my son. She convinced Father not to come for that DNA for the home care DNA. She read that doctor tell me say, if I'm not there, Father, it's not coming. I said, then bitch, do I go fuck yourself? You see the kind of nonsense I'm talking about? A woman I call police for me. I said, I don't want her in my home. Then you tell me about, she tell me, if she not there, Father, when I say, yeah, if me not there, when I come for the TNA, say, in fact, I say, we'll go to the social services. The fuck we're talking about here, Charlotte? Does that not look to you that two people are trying to cause trouble? Am I
I think
forced
the
to
whole
invite a
problem in
person?
the middle. I
Am
think
I
the
forced
whole
to invite
problem in
a
the
person
middle
I'm
of
not comfortable?
the DNA Saka that they can.
Shut up, I'm asking you a question. Am I forced to bring a person in my home that I'm not comfortable with in my home? Am I
But now
forced?
the men go to the hospital.
Shut up, I'm not going to. Did you hear what the girl just told you? Or you just
Because
for
somebody get raped.
Shut up, Robert. I'm asking. That my won't be here. My girl will be here.
Because somebody accuse somebody or owe you to
Excuse me,
message.
Father.
You
Nobody told me about that one. Shut up.
me.
Shut up, Robert. Excuse me. That my won't be here. I told Father to come with one of his brothers.
The
I
case
told him to come
not
with.
comfortable for like look at me. That's a death trap.
Excuse me. Shut up, Robert. I never told you to come alone. It really stated clearly. Come with
So
one
who are
of your
coming?
brothers.
You are
I
coming for
told you
police
to
officer or family member.
I told you to come with any of your family member, but you should bring mail to my house. That's what I told him. That's all I said. So what wrong did I do you saying that? He said I'm at home. Can I decide the kind of negative energy or positive energy that I want into my home? I don't want negative energy into my home. I don't want her here. I'm not gonna be here alone with Fala. My
But
family
you
will
met
be
the
here.
girl with the ball. If you see
I
the girl
know
said,
what I'm
the
telling you
boy
now.
said,
So,
well, I love
stop
it.
telling
It
me
was
that
friends
shit.
for
You wanna
benefit.
believe that you go. Shut up, don't tell me that shit. You wanna believe it, go ahead, believe what
Friends
the
for
fuck you wanna
benefit.
believe.
Why
Shut
they
up,
talk
Robert.
about
Yes.
friends for benefit? They can't pay you in the main bathroom.
They can't pay that in the paper because you know what? Now when I pay this, they pay there too. Who can be there too? And I come for weapons. I see and see the people blanket trust. The one I said for the taking hard in the telegram basket. When I'm the telegram to back, I'll say I'll just look. I jump my clothes and the telegram basket pass. If you were, it was important. You're not going to be high in there. When I come from work, you are not going to be high in there. When I come from work, our party living with father. I didn't even tell for my I form my house. I even told for my house. So all that shit, you tell you, so lie. He be telling you. You want to believe it, you believe it. Why to the point that you Lord cannot send up for father? Because they know father is a pathological liar. Father is well knowing Lord to be a liar. That's the reason nobody Lord
But
to
they
put
make
your
you in
money
the platform, they mention the people to in the bathroom. And you knew that girl was there, but you were still there.
Hello, can I tell you something, Charlotte?
They
I
gave you the
already
couch, they
told
want to sleep in the couch. You can
yeah,
mother make you the show
excuse
and
me.
money out.
Charlotte, Baba, let me tell you something. Do you think I give a fuck if I meet a man and a man had a friend with benefit? Not my business. I just told you. A lot
But
of
then
them
that's
in
not
the
the
thing.
problem.
Shut
And then
up,
you
Robert.
have to put the
Shut up, Robert. That's not a
innocent
problem for
ball.
me. You know. Shut up, Robert. Listen to me. That is not a problem for me. A lot of them in the London, yeah, they fucking people that they're not even in relationship with the people they find their girlfriend, they move on, they get married, they move on their life. So it's normal here in England. A lot of people they call themselves friend, brother, they fuck each other. The heart, everyone will call it said, yeah, he said somebody, you were fucking said, yeah, his brother, wife, his own best friend, wife. You were fucking Papa's ex-wife in the place here. You are living what I'm fucking, but you're calling the mayor, you better. That is 2 years. Okay? So does that mean that because I meet a man, or man say they get a jet phone, but if I'm not jet phone, they get what she get a man, she can show me where she go. You pay my own lap woman, I want to build my own lap woman. Now I'm on there, she get on Nigerian, the Nigerian, if you use her, then I told her, she come out of me for comfort. What does that, how should that affect my relationship with a man? How should that? Let me tell you something. Mia is a fool because Father used her to cover up his shame. That is the reason why you see why she's still in your life till now. Yes, because when he messed up like this, she can come to cover his shame. And if that's how they build a relationship over the years, that's cool, Charlotte. But I will not be made the one who to look bad. Because like I said, if all the things they said and all the things I say here today is not truth, let God haunt my life and my child's life. But if it's truth, let him melt in his whole generation, apart from I just say, die a nasty death. I ain't got no reason to solve my son for student minute for that. I'm not a foolish woman, Charlotte. I'm a woman that asks questions. I don't just walk into a room and go start dating a man. I ask questions.
They brought
I
you on the
ask
show.
questions.
They brought took a time and explain the thing to
Don't care
us.
what I call the show
They
to
get
tell you. I
you
keep
on the
telling you
show,
the
they
man's a
get
liar.
explain. And you are still living in denial. The two people are nothing.
Sarah Robert, do you understand what I just told you? That Father told me. You choose to believe Father, right? That's on you. I'm telling
But
you
then
my
the
story,
one
what
thing
I
on
lived.
you, that means you want a friend with benefit. Because you met the girl, you want a stable relationship.
Let me tell you something? Can I
Why you
tell you
next time in
something?
a relationship to the person, you see the person of friend
Can
will
I tell
benefit?
you
Yeah,
something?
how
She was
can I
not
stay
even
with you?
she was
On
not
the
in
Crystal,
relationship with
Crystal,
Fana. Can I tell you
Crystal.
something? When I
Anything
was
was
sleeping
to
with
let me to the cross.
excuse me, Charlotte.
Yeah,
When
I
I was
can't
sleeping
find
with
he
Mel,
stay with you, but he stay with the friend will benefit.
can I tell you something, Charlotte? When I was sleeping with Mel, when I was sleeping with Sadia, so if she were girlfriend, why was you with Sadia?
Why for like forget what I do? Why for like stay with Mel? What can you hold Mel shot? He stay with you. You want to throw up a thing.
Now you don't want shut up. Let me tell you something. You don't want to know the man you talk about. So you just sit down and just roll your mouth because you're looking for this. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Whatever for that, tell you why you will believe. Why? Because they give you money to make you believe it. So you believe it because you know you love money, but you
For like
integrity and
keep it a
dignity.
throw. For like
Shut
throw
up!
us like
You
you
love
want
money
to throw
over
a benefit.
integrity and
In
dignity.
fact,
You will pay.
even
Shut up
when you
about you
do
love.
you want to
Shut
free.
up! You love
You must
money
pay for
over
you to work to
integrity
help you
and
pay the
dignity.
bill.
Shut
And
up
that's
about.
why you thought because you are paying the bills, so you will keep your IT girlfriend. You said no.
That is
This
a
one come up.
lie. Shut up, Rabba. Let me tell you something. That is another lie you was
So
told
you
again. Let me
want to
tell you.
throw a benefit.
Shut
Can
up,
I tell
Rabba.
you the hard truth for that?
Can you listen to me? Or you want me to get up? I can get up. I don't mind.
You want
Let
to
me tell
throw
you.
a benefit. You will listen to me.
Shut up,
You want
Rabba.
to throw a
Shut up,
benefit.
Rabba.
Start listening to Kyle.
Shut up, Rabba. Let me tell you
Mm-hmm.
something, right? Let me tell
Tell
you
me.
something. Eh? In the Liberian community, Liberian people know, Liberian people don't know me. They know Setia to be for a wife, for a girlfriend, for a woman to be, or for a wife to be in this community here. In the Liberian community, like, I'll tell you how I spend her life for you to know. Liberian community, I got evidence to prove it because even Lutrix, I got Lutrix making my food. She said, but in the Liberian community, we don't even know me, who they call me. The person who know that Setia to be for a woman. Then, after the Liberian community, they know me. To be for the other, some people know me how to be the girlfriend, some people know me how to be the sister, some people know me how to be the friend. That's how they know me. Now I tell you how you the man is now. Before you can see that, look out back for him. So ask for that. If Mel is your woman, why in the Liberian community nobody know me how to be your girlfriend? I got everything I can prove. I can put the measure of paper for you right now. From Lucia's own mouth, what she said. She said, but would I know Mel in the Liberian community? Say, be for that. But I don't bring Mel around us. It's only said here we know. So ask yourself that question. That's to tell the maze of fool. I'm not a fault. But I tell you that working and pay bill in your house. No. I come from work. I never pay for that rent. I never told anybody want to pay for that rent.
When
The
you
most
for
I
like
did
never
now.
work, try your pay the bills.
For I told you for that collecting social benefit single mother so correct. I want for that collecting still waiting.
You want to follow it way.
What?
No, go no what you do your paycheck.
Who told you I was working for father? Are you okay? I touched a lot. A man or mama work for me. You alright?
What you do your para income now.
How I managed to get my house and furnish my house? I was
You
saving
know
my money.
your money.
I gave for that money, but that doesn't mean I was supporting his household.
Who
Let me tell you what I
entitled?
did for Fana. Hold on 1 minute.
That is
Let me tell
another
you what.
question.
Can you hold on? Let me tell
That's
you
why
what I
you
did.
feel
Why you
entitled.
can you wait to listen?
You keep
Can you
doing
wait to listen?
you feel entitled because you feel you're going to work and taking care of the household. So you thought you had
That's
met
a
your
lie.
husband.
That's a lie, Charlotte. If I feel entitled, you know what's going to happen? I was not going to leave Falaha before we broke up. I'm going to leave Falaha after we broke up. I
Listen,
left Falaha. Shut up, Rabba. Let me talk, please. Because
you
you can't
went
ask
to
us to
hide
be
that in
talking
people
about.
relationship. And
Shut up,
because you
Rabba.
never
You
succeeded,
cannot ask me a
that's why
question
you
and
say
you
you're
want to talk
feeling.
over me. You want
Okay,
to
my
talk over
son
me.
now.
Father,
Okay, my
every
son.
nation never asked me to leave your son, Charlotte. I formed my house myself. I left for the
But you
I used
thought
to
when you're
fight for.
interested, because
Can you
you're
hold
interested,
on? That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. But I used to come. I even got messages up to now to prove it. But I used to come for Lodo all the way to Israel to spend time with me, to be with me. Well, even after I left his house. But I was still dating for months after. But I was dating, I left, but I got when? I think September, October that year. But I must not together until the next year, March, before we broke up. So what are you talking about?
I'm now a rocket scientist. I will not there. But for the
You
way
can
your
tell
father
you,
language,
you
the
can
way you can be
tell you
angry.
my story. But you
Crystal,
know what? I don't
Crystal,
give a
Crystal. I
fuck
will
what
be
you want
calm.
to believe. You
I
want
will
to
be the
fuck the
calm one
crazy
tonight.
ass want to believe.
The way you
You
can
want to
be
fuck the
angry
crazy
with that
ass
to
want to
fall like
believe.
again.
I have told you my fucking story.
When I
If you want to
abandon you
believe
for
it,
again.
believe it.
Crystal, this is the hard truth. The reason why you are angry is because you were abandoned.
I was not abandoned. That's the point. But I never broke up with me. You need to get that shit straight. I found out that father was sleeping with his friend, what? And I told him, still got a message. I told him, I said, I would rather walk away from you than sit there and allow you to destroy your life like what you're doing. He said, well, it's your choice. If you want to go, you can go. That's how I broke up with him. I broke up with him on text message. I didn't even break up with him on call, on text message, because I knew that they were going to kind of, I could prove it. Okay? So I don't know what you're talking about. All the shit, but I told you,
So
let me
the
tell
other
you.
for the end of Mel, not you.
Why were you end up with me when I broke up with him? No, I've always been there for our girlfriend before even Mel. When Mel, I've always been there for that. Date all the women there. He said, two of them take about together. So that's it. You know how many girls for that did that before me and Mel stay in there?
So for
You know how many girls there? What for that put me outside for? Ask for that. My teeth were even for that horse. Until we broke up before that, even send the other thing there to me. I left for that. I didn't even tell for that where I was even finding my house. I found my house, everything. They get out on the line. I wish you were here to tell you the truth to say, shout out. When I called Costa, the Costa was house in April, my uncle father was saying I read on the check, but I was talking in the background. When they get no for that very what she heard before. He said, I was saying that uncle father, Costa, uncle father, your boyfriend, annoying the people say you have your face. I started laughing. And she said, uncle father, what's that? I said, yeah, if you even say ask that nigga that came out, how would they say, yeah, we don't know Mel to be for a woman for how many years? We know said yeah to be for a woman.
Actually, when we cut off, you get angry.
You know why I'll be angry? Because the fuck like people like you. You want to believe every shit that a fucking BM gonna say a criminal? You are right. You don't even know.
The truth. They can't say the truth. They can't even fucking what man.
You fucking rapper. Shut up, you fucking rapper. I'm gonna ask you a question. Shout out to the fucking rapper. I'm gonna ask you a question. Shout out to the fucking rapper. I'm gonna ask you a question. How do you know it's the truth? Rapper, you never knew it was the truth. I said right. You said so. How do you know what it is?
I can't believe what he said. You got to find a place to heal.
Shut up, I'm asking you a fucking question, woman. Answer that fucking question. Start telling me to you. How did you know for that time was you? Were you there?
No,
you
were not there. No, I will take it for sure. I will take you off my show.
Was you there before you said I'm gonna say the truth? Or you just want to talk because you want to talk?
You will not insult me here.
You just want to talk because you want to talk, right?
So me with respect. If I can talk to your man, you have to. You have to.
They say the truth. How you know they say the truth? He is
stable relationship.
You were ready to understand when I said I want the truth too. So how you know that the truth?
The truth, I believe for that. That's my truth.
I don't think you be biased because you are giving money to shut your mouth as always. Cash always over your dignity as a human being.
I will say my truth.
We know it for it.
I believe for over 100 times.
Have you asked yourself? I want to ask you a question. Have you taken that time by yourself to call your daughter? You can ask to hear about the story that you can tell you about who for that. And so you can also who you No, don't ask me. Take your phone. Don't even talk about Crystal. Just say Yogi, who is for that in London. When Yogi finish telling who for that is, you will vomit when you hear it.
But Yogi was not there. Yogi was not in London.
Yogi was in London. Yogi was in London. Yogi knows about the relationship. Yogi even know about for that previous relationship.
When we go sleep, we need to go sleep to follow.
I'm finished telling you. I'm finished telling people that call watching. By the way, call Yogi. They will tell you more about the relationship. Watching what into the relationship for the start to end.
Go to watch it. Don't have place to sleep. He lied to be sleeping there.
Shut up about it. That's a fucking lie, key. Because you know what? The person that took Uber to my house to pick up my bag, Martina from my house. When I was going for live in, they said you cannot be doing live here. Be paying $1,000 for one bedroom into the apartment, one room under into the share apartment. Bring your things to my house. When you find to leave the live in, then you save your money, you find your house, and you move there. That means you doing ground work, you're not doing live in again. It was for that I took the Uber to with me to go and pack my things, then put it in the Uber and put it to his house. And not because I was homeless. Not because I was homeless. He was the one that actually told me to actually do that. And I told you, I said, but I don't know nobody in England, yo. When Joe is going to say, yeah, but what's that? I'm going to be here. How the girl be doing, should be paying $1,000 over there. I mean, somebody paying for that place because I live in the Canary Wharf area, popular. That place expensive. You know what? When I say, you be paying whole £770 for the player, you're not even to the way you do live in. No, you can't live there. You have to save that money there. That Joe spoke to him for me. And Father said, no, why would she be paying that kind of money? That can't be here. And I want like president. That he fella. The first time Father saw me, I saw the way you were looking at me. That what made me to call me or if I ask me about the relationship. I'm not a figure-headed woman. I'm not stupid. Do you understand that? If you want to know about me for a relationship, take your phone. And you know watching by the way you say you like Jesus working for her. Jesus working for watching whatever. Call her. Watching what even the watching what even in I recall watching for people who start dating for that. And watching told me say, ma, I will tell you not to dating, but be careful here if you want friend you, be careful here that but that correct. Watch your battle way. That my cousin, she will tell you. She know for that before me long time. They will tell you about fella. You ask me why nobody in UK can get involved in the matter because people know fella. You know how many people in the community here? When they say question, people come and say you did the worst thing. You go look at a filter minute for that to go get ready for you. For what all around the community, no day like pray can even say one guy around here because he nasty lifestyle. You see that when I go him because Father dress a put favor for you. Do you know that Father dress and spray a good perfume to cover his shame and he embarrass me as a human being? You know how long it took for that to finish that one case, that 5 barrel case, or what that 5 barrel, now how long it took you to finish it? 18 years. By the time you enter the country, 18 fucking long years. It was when I was together for that. I started thinking, but how you bury why you get why you finish the horse? I started working on that horse again. He said, I didn't know about that place. I know about that place. That place was a family who he just turned into guest house. 5 barrel. If you not know it today. So I know everything that you think I don't know. If I don't know Father like that, I would not sit there to touch Charlotte. But I had the first my heart, Abba. I had my first. Have you ever heard my first Father going back and forth? No. That don't give me problem. I don't give him problem.
Crystal, you are still hurt. You need a place to heal for
kids. Now the point you not get it. This is not about being hurt. How I just came and told you that. How I just came and told you, Charlotte, and you still refuse to accept that why because you want to believe in life.
You want to show the man please, son. How I want to share.
You want to believe Father Sarah, you can believe whatever you want to believe. That's your choice. But I'm telling my story. You don't want to believe it. That's your business.
If you got a tendency of taking the man for away from the children, that's wrong.
Let me tell you something, Red Charlotte. Let me bust your bubble, Red. My first one. Charlotte, let me bust your bubble, Red. We are in Europe. We don't want children because of single father benefit, yeah? I mean, because child support for the father. You're in America, you're born your children because of child support. The father never give you better money when they leave you. We here, we don't have time for that. You know why? Because even when they leave us, if they are not working, they don't have to pay us. Those states is forcing them to pay us money. So we brought our children for ourselves. When you leave us, you want to be in your children life. You don't want to be in your children life, no problem. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody money behind no man here for child business. Okay? Now let me tell you something that you don't understand. Then little girl came out and told you the main reason why a lot of people are having issues with going to court with a child father and giving them 4 hours is because of the way the men can treat people later. My friend was getting married in Nigeria. Her child father refused her child to be at her wedding. And the child couldn't go. Let me tell you, mama. The other time, our other friend came from America to Paris to have her daughter's birthday. The child father refused for his daughter to fly to Paris to have her sister, who because they care that they get grandmother, her sister birthday. All because she wanted the mother to do so in the matter, she's not doing it. Yes, you think that's right? You think our mother had to live under the instruction of our father because of what? Because she's so desperate wanting to be in the child life. Maybe you should be talking to the men in Europe to tell them, say, you all start manipulating the women there. And when they tell you, say, they don't want to have sex with you, they don't want to do things there with you, they are manipulate them, you all want to seize the children, you want to try with the children. Like, why you should be advocating for it right now?
That's why. They don't compare Crystal to Tonto. Crystal's situation is not Tonto.
Shut up, this is why a lot of women are going to you. Maybe you should start advocating for widow women here today to tell the men when they go to the woman, the woman is saying, so you didn't start saying, okay, don't worry. Anyone try with you, not try with you, there's someone here. Then you say against the woman. A lot of women in the Europe are subpoenaed to having sex with these men. Because why? They want to keep good terms, so they think I got time for that shit in my life. You think anybody got time for that here? I got time for that, Charlotte. But I didn't give my son documents. I gave my son documents. So today my son is eligible to become a British citizen, and he will have two passports. Okay? So if I had given my son documents, that would have been another thing. I gave my son documents. So why should I have to be going to father to ask him to please? If I was like my first son father name was on the birth certificate, everything, right? The boy was there from the day I found out I was pregnant to the day I together. Even up to now, he's still there, right? Shout out about when me and that boy, because that boy never went to the court to even ask for share custody. But guess what he did? He continuously paid his child support and he was never stopped from seeing his son. You can tell his son they can go out and do whatever they want to do. Why you think he didn't direct with the social service in court? Because he didn't have no ulterior motive. He didn't have no evil heart for me. That's why you see he dragging me left or right. Because if he did not, and I will say this in the comments where possible to you, Charlotte, just the mere father, amen, I lied to the whole world that this child was not my child. I sworn that Crystal was not pregnant for me and questioned me. And she gave birth to the child just like me. My direct photocopy. I'm not giving this girl a penny. She has been struggling with this child. Every day the child growing to look more like me. If she say the home care DNA is what she want, I need to prove myself worthy enough to be in that child life. Let me take the home care DNA as a reasonable me and prove to Crystal that I mean well for she and the child. Now not to put more stress on me, Charlotte. So that I man and her girlfriend insulted me on the phone. And you think that's right? You think I did wrong by putting my ego down and telling you, say, oh, Father, no problem, you can get to know your son for now. I also wrote in the letter, I told him, I said, please allow me to carry on, allow me to lead this journey that we are on. Allow me to lead this journey. As time goes by, you will get fully involved into your son's life. I put that into the letter. Which one there you're not understanding yet, Charlotte? Why is he being unreasonable? Why is he being unreasonable that you want to put a blame on me? You want to put the blame on me? Last year when I called him, well, how you know him on Facebook? Why didn't he show up? Why you not asking, say, why when Crystal say you mentioned last year, March, why you didn't even call me, Charlotte, to tell me, say, oh, Crystal say you mentioned for the DNA? You thank you for coming on your show. Why you didn't call you to tell you, Charlotte, when you are saying the messages? But rather, he didn't know the message and never showed up. Then you want to blame me? You want to blame me? Please, I beg you. With all due respect, let me respect our ages on the Facebook. This is a very sensitive topic. Please, nobody know how many times I had to starve myself, my son to eat. If you don't have empathy as a mother, good for you. It shows how heartless you are. But for me, I will not see another woman going through this. I was still there to go back the man up. I would never do that. If you say you got no motive, right now, by the way, shut up. Father's supposed to be apologizing to me. First of all, you lied to the child when not your child. I told you, say, Father, go and apologize to my family for that kind of embarrassment that you brought upon us. But I say, you're not born child my family. I the when you born a child. So that means when your daughter, if I'm a waste blood for me, the men when I can tell you, say, oh, mashallah, I'm so sorry. Oh. And you know, that just, you know, my age and stuff like that, I was scared. So that I make a banner in the pregnancy on the girl. But I'm so sorry, but take it for the child, take it for her, take it for everything. But I beg you, cannot be imagine. You don't think that man owe it to you to come and talk to you as a mother? Or you think he can't ready to tell you for me, say, I'm born child, mashallah? You think that's right as a mother from a mother perspective? You saying that over there, you think you accept that? Be reasonable for God's sake. Everything about cash app, I know I don't have cash app to give you. But when you think sometimes you talk, think like a mother. If somebody look at your child after you not struggle, you know my mom for me when I was pregnant. You know all my mom, how many times my mom sent me money when I was pregnant? Yeah, you shallow. You know how many times my mom sent me money? You know how many times my mom was worried when I was in the hospital admitted for 1 week plus, almost 10 days, past me with the to see why I'm pregnant. My father was eating person in the package saying, when I put your foot to the hospital. You know how much worried my mother was in the heat, all that COVID, all that she couldn't come, but she was high risk. People for that thing, you don't owe my family an apology. But I'm just saying my child, he handed over to because my child, I fought out on the street now. I got home. You think it's okay? You got 2 daughters. Ask yourself, let a man do that to your children. Even if your child was a sad chick, let you do that to them. Let you do that to them, then he come out tomorrow and start demanding from you and ordering you around and tell you what he think he want you to do, and you go ahead and do it for him. Because he's so desperate want to please society or Facebook. Go ahead and do it. Let me see. You work out more that day. You will not drag that man entire generation on the Facebook here for us. You will not do it. You will not do it. The thing where you know can happen in your children's shoe. Don't wish for it to happen in other people's shoe, yeah, man. You don't have to be on my side, but just be reasonable for once. Everything about money and cash app. Cash app cannot override a person's dignity as a mother. When you speak as a mother, think as a mother. Nobody stopping men for being with children in here. If I wanted to be a tough woman, let me tell you something. Do you know I can be making more money out of the sea if I take my first son father to court? To decide they still will be paying me child support? You know how much more money that man will pay me? Because I put work overtime all the time. But I never did because I'm not money greed. I just told you give us what you can give us. And post on your son account because you will soon be 18. And I put live up to that every single month. Every month. 4,000 something. That's almost $500. He gave for his son. But I was going to court. All because he was a reasonable guy, I was a reasonable man. Before they fuck up, when you get where to do, can't tell me what to do, yeah? Eh? Shut up. I don't care who you beautiful. Who you not beautiful. I ain't really looking at the screenshot. I just put the phone out talking. Who like people want beautiful? Who they not beautiful? I don't give a fuck. My point is, now y'all know that I'm calling for Jenny. You got to tell fella that he can't get it Jenny the way I told him to give it. It's not. If I said I even give it Jenny, I change my mind. But I'm talking here. I give it Jenny. Me, you myself get Jenny topic. And this will be the last time you even get Jenny from my mouth. Now I make it aware. I put it on Facebook and I call you on Facebook for your DNA because I on Facebook you can cut all your nonsense. This will be the last time you even hear it from me. Let me tell you. Nobody looking for fire. Just the one that children get pa. And they say baking people to pay the rent. The children rent. And they say baking people for food money for the children to eat. But the children get pa living with them. What about me? My son got pa. I'm begging about to pay my rent. My rent is paid on time. I'm begging about to pay my rent. So at least that's what shows that Maria said mother is more responsible than the test. So I said what I wanted to say, Charlotte. The time I really needed for the time I was picking up for milk and pampers money, now again, yeah, right now I have arrived. Because right now, not only am I going back to work and I'm happy, but I've gotten more money than I ever thought I would ever get out of this. So I'm gonna know wherever you understand. So then you just go sit down. And in my money again, you have to do my son, you have to do my own personal say. So you have a nice day. For that benefit you're looking for, you will get it in your mouth, butthole, fella. Abraham, fella, Fatuma. You will get it in your mouth, butthole. Go work. Get your nut bear up. Your weak nut bear. Get it
Hello.
up and go work. Get your weak nut bear up and go work.
Krista,
Yeah.
you really get drafted. After causing Sierra, you get a brave man to come on
Make it
platform.
yeah.
To
I
come
was saying
here
that
spinning
come
that
to
day.
car wash
You
show.
really shameless, man.
Now I'm
You
coming to car wash show.
shameless. You
Now
too
I'm coming to car
shameless.
wash show. Get the shit out of here. She
You
called me
too
and said, yeah.
shameless.
I'm
What?
not running away from her show. She called me and I hear. You get shit to tell me. Get the fuck out of here. So, Shannon, I want to telling you now, you want to believe what you want to believe, that's your business. I really don't care. I don't care what you believe, what you don't believe. But do not make up words for me. Do not put words in my mouth. Do not say things I didn't say or do not insinuate tough stuff for me. All that shit you saying that was a lie. I didn't say nothing like that. The only thing I know, I told you, I said, Charlotte, and I gave you the mail today because I was angry. And when I told about it last year, March, I called him. He refused to come. I left it. He came back. He don't want to play high and see what he said. He came back in August. He said, you ready for dinner? He will come and I said, okay. I was sick. I waited for him to get well. General, I started calling to come. Now he will say, he not coming, is she not come? And I told her, she not put you dirty for in my house. You can come with any other person, but now I don't want to get to rich who right ass in my home. I don't want it in my home. The Jamaican put in walk around with knife in and he killing people on the street. That criminal I guess or criminal jail for that. She don't need to help her to see in the country. I don't want them in my home. I don't want her in my home. And that's my choice. The way you say you respect your home, yeah, I say my own home too. And that's on period. So I said what I wanted to say. And I gave you no DNA again. I changed my mind. And this will be the last conversation about DNA. Simple. At least now you know you have been covered DNA, you now want DNA. So nobody can ask me, say, why you now want to get a man DNA? Why you want to get a man DNA? Why you now want to get a man DNA? I'm not giving him shit anymore. I've had enough. The tough times for me is over. Now they tell my baby come and go to primary school. Let me go start primary school. K1, K2, I can be enjoying myself. I go to my work, I get my driving lesson this year. My car and be enjoying myself, my child. I tell I can be running from one court to another. Baby pass it, they go to the court. Baby pass it, they go to the court. Baby pass me to the airport for travel my children on vacation. Baby pass it, not studying my son pass for go on holiday. Baby pass it, we can't move out of state. Baby pass it, we get to the one you think I didn't know, so I can be on here. It's not that push, I can be on here, fella. I shit you, I want me to be on fella. Eh? Because you not be
respectful now.
You can't move from
You get your man of
no
approach.
problem, sorry. You think I can move from frying pan from frying pan to fire?
It will be your man of approach, Crystal.
Okay, fine, no problem. You think I can move from frying pan to fire? Eh?
You are not respectful. And it will be the long run. Is that it will not be hurt?
Shut up, let me tell you something. Follow him. It's not even about respect or anything. Follow him is to get my son. And I continue to tell you that.
That was the why you asked the man for him. Why you say ask the man for DNA? What are you? That other woman, then did the man.
Yes.
You
know
what? What's
you
my
know
analysis?
for DNA? You know I for DNA because he went. Let me tell you now. Let me put it about now. One of my auntie, one woman. The woman was to the party. They met the woman to the party. This is the man I tell you today. He now wants DNA. They met the woman to the party. He brought the woman, introduced the woman to the girl male. The male said, Mom, and for I said, you are Crystal auntie, please tell Crystal that 1 hour son, 1 hour DNA. I just heard it a few days. I just heard it. If that's over the Christmas, they did that. Harassing the woman in the street. And then the woman asking, so Father, are you taking care of the boy before you requesting for DNA now? He couldn't answer. I had a woman embarrassing rather and walk out on him. So if you say this and that, why are you harassing people that know me in the street for DNA? Why? What all that embarrass me about? Then I come to you a few weeks later, I say, okay, come get a DNA. They tell me, say, you don't want a DNA. Don't this occur to you that this is just to embarrass somebody? You make it make sense. How in the fucking space of 1 year, you have been invited 3 times for DNA, you keep refusing, but every day you say you want DNA? But you say you don't have no
Because
motive.
of the way how you want it.
No, that's the point you're not getting, Charlotte. Charlotte, you don't suffer with your child. They're not making for no one to tell you how you're supposed to run things around your child. I'm sorry, Charlotte. Consistency in my son's life is the most important thing for me in anybody that come around him. And if I feel like you're not a consistent figure, you will never have full access to my son. I feel like Father is not a consistent figure. That's how I feel. Based on the things he has said and the motive of which he wants the DNA. But if he wants to come and prove himself that he is a consistent figure in his son's life, when I see him worthy, I will give him full access. So why is that so difficult for you to comprehend, Shala? I thought you said you're a journalist. Why is it so difficult for you to comprehend? A mother who has struggled for a child is asking the father to prove that he want to be a consistent figure in the child life before granting him full access, and you see that to be too much. You see that to be too much, eh? You see that to be too much, but you call yourself a mother. So people should just hand their children into a father and all around the place that don't deserve the children. Is that what you think, Charlotte? You think Mr. Shemi was an irresponsible man? You would have been glad to hand your children over to him. You hand your children over to him because he's not an irresponsible man. He was a dad that was there and took care of you, your pregnancy, and your children. So he deserved that much. My first son, father, is not an irresponsible man. He was there. He took care of the pregnancy. He took care of me. Even after birth, he took care of his son. So he deserved to have access to his son. Does father deserve that sin right? No. He has to prove that he deserved that right. And I said so. And that is period. I don't know why that should be too much. You call yourself a mother and you still don't comprehend what I'm saying. I don't know why that should be too much for you to understand. I'm just a single mother demanding that before a man can have full access to my son, because I don't want my son to be broken at the end of the day. That, oh, my father just came in my life for 2 weeks or 2 months, then he ran off again. You. I don't want my child to be like that. I'd rather he don't know his dad than to do an inconsistent dad. And that is my choice. And that's on period. And I hope you understand that. If this does not means anything to you, then you're just not being a reasonable person. You just want to believe what Cash App can buy for you and not the reality or not the struggle of a woman that had to struggle for a son all his life. You think Father just got a right to just walk out of somebody's life, had the audacity to call me a prostitute, call my mother all kind of names, call my father's all kind of names, and he will not apologize for calling my family those names, for disrespecting my lineage. He will not apologize for rejecting his son in public. But he want to come back and he will go to court. He even got the nerve to raise his shoulders. You brave in Charlotte? You think a father is because you donated sperm? Do you know how many sperm donors that are not a father? A father is not just a title, yeah? It's a responsibility. I said what I wanted to say. Everybody can go fuck themselves. And if anybody mad, let him drag my ass to court. If I think he has the right to drag me to court because his sperm was deposited into me, forgot it, then I gave birth to it, then let him take me to court. I will him to court. Because you know his ass cannot with me in no court of law in this England. He cannot. I dare you, fella, take me to court. I told you long time. I said, subpoena me to court, I will be there to answer. If I not put on your record, for the police people said to be surprised at you, on how shameless you are, you must change my name to door. And for your information, that video when you were showing me that fake gold in your horse, I fake got it in my Snapchat. And you play with me, I call police on your fucking ass and tell them you were beaten and you were criminal and show them where you don't have that gold. Your stink ass again. Your baba.
Eu conheço, eu see you tomorrow, tired.